Yeah, I don't know what rabbit hole they got that weather announcer out of, but I've done sent my email to them, told them what I thought about that dude. I thought we were supposed to speak English here in America. You talking about teed off first thing this morning? Yeah, I got teed off early this morning. 49 is our low this morning. The winds are from the north, no, they're not, southwest by a hair. The official sunrise at 6:44. The official sunset at 7 p.m. 60% chance of rain today, 90% tonight. It is foggy out there. Foggy, foggy. It's so foggy they may delay the tournament this morning. Can't see the ball. It's 51 degrees here at the studios of WOPP. Nice having you in with us this morning. Always nice having you around with us. Once again, 59 degrees here at WOPP.
Selling T-shirts as a fundraiser. The proceeds will go towards downtown beautification. One of our projects will be to add string light to cross over the road on Main Street and Covington Avenue. You can purchase a shirt by seeing any DRA member or go to their Facebook page to place an order.
At Hardee's, we love to surprise people. Not like getting summoned to jury duty or mistaking your backpack for a parachute. Our surprises are good. Like adding our delicious loaded omelet biscuit to our 2 for $4 mix and match deal. Choose between our loaded omelet biscuit, our tasty Frisco breakfast sandwich, our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or our savory sausage and egg biscuit. Get any 2 for $4. It's the best kind of surprise. I mean, it's no pulling into a paid parking meter, but it's a close second.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
It's an amazing song.
Just kind of happened. Took about 10 minutes, I guess.
Mark, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
You know, I've never told anybody my story. When I was 11 years old, life was tough.
Where's Mama?
She's gone. She don't want me no more.
She don't want me no more.
She don't want you neither.
And I've always loved music. And I found some songs that I held on to. It gave me hope.
First thing me, that can't be his real voice.
Because I needed it. Yeah, I can do this.
No, you can't. And you're going to blink your eyes and you're going to realize that life has got you nowhere because you chased some stupid dream.
I can. I'm leaving. Shit.
I want you to know that I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for out there.
I wrote this song for my dad.
I can only imagine showing Sunday, March the 31st at 6 p.m. free admission at Westview Baptist Church.
Op Health and Rehabilitation, a division of Northport Health Services, a family-owned business where our staff and residents are family. Our residents maintain well-being, we care for life. We provide activities for residents one-on-one when needed, and family members are always welcome. Our rehabilitation includes physical, occupational, and speech, short-term to long-term. If you need help, please phone Op Health and Rehab at 493-4558 or visit our office at 115 Polk Avenue.
If you're like me, you have a bunch of old home movies lying around, and those memories become more treasured as the years go by. Unfortunately, time is not very kind to videotape, old film, or audio tape. Trust those memories to Pack and Ship Audio Video in Andalusia. We can transfer most any video or audio tape format to DVD, CD, or USB drive. All work is done in-house, so there's no worry about loss or damage in shipping. Pack and Ship Audio Video, 406 River Falls Street, Andalusia.
News this hour for townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. President Trump has been saying it all along, and now Special Counsel Robert Mueller confirms it. Mueller's 22-month investigation uncovering no evidence of collusion between Donald Trump and Russia.
That is the central finding and takeaway from this 4-page summary, that there was indeed no collusion, no criminal conspiracy between the Trump campaign on one hand and the Kremlin on the other to get Trump elected.
Washington correspondent Eric Tucker on Twitter, the president referring to it as complete and total exoneration. Mr. Trump says it's just too bad Americans have had to endure what he refers to as a witch hunt.
It's a shame that our country had to go through this.
How many homeless can we
It's
feed?
a shame that your president has had to go through this for
What that cost? They ain't gave no figures. I guess said millions.
25 million.
They said 25 million.
Did it? I hadn't caught that.
Said 25. Relating to the collusion allegation. There has been a criminal attack on the state of Israel, and we will respond forcefully. The words of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after a rocket fired from Gaza slammed into a house in central Israel. 7 people wounded. The attack comes as
First of all, it's nothing. Congress shouldn't have business to do with it. If the Democratic Party thought it was so bad, they ought to follow the lawsuit and let our courts take care of it. And the Democratic Party ought to pay for it.
The U.S. to recognize Israeli sovereignty
Congress should have never been involved in it.
Golan Heights, which could give Netanyahu a boost.
Washington White House correspondent Greg Hodgson says Netanyahu.
I just keep wondering when they're going to charge Hillary Clinton
planning to head home,
DNC and all that.
With President Trump canceling a planned
Apparently not.
AIPAC conference and meetings with congressional leaders. Wall Street Dow futures unchanged. S&P futures down 1. More on these stories at townhall.com. The Country Kitchen has
Even the grammar school can read it and know that they're getting lifted out. So it makes it all right to do it. That's the sad thing about it.
Listen for the weekend specials on WOPB and post it on Facebook. The Country Kitchen, across the street from Dice Music, open at 6 a.m. every morning. Phone orders 493-6906. Check us out on Facebook, Country Kitchen. The American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 North in Ghent is open Tuesday through Saturday, and now open on Sunday. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday through Thursday. 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Until, don't forget, pool tournament every Thursday night. Also, Thirsty Thursday, happy hour and jam session on Thursday. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. Now karaoke on Sundays at 2 p.m. Free pool Tuesday to Thursday. And we have bar snack. At the American Legion, drop in and say hi to Jeannie. At the American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 in Ghent.
The 44th Annual Geneva Festival on the River is April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Saturday is the only day to pay, but advance tickets are only $8 adult and $4 students. Enjoy work fiddling, sculling, kayak race, and the Kids Zone is free with your admission. 2 live music stages. Main stage featuring Dustin Herring, followed by Live by Satellite, and the voice finalist Kurt James. Friday evening, don't miss the parade. Sunday afternoon, gospel singing. See you at the River Junction in Geneva.
If you're 85 or younger, would you like peace of mind and comfort for your family? We're Final Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can't be canceled as long as you pay your premiums. Call now for free information about our senior plans. Answer a few simple questions and receive approval right on the phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-569-9816. That's 800-569-9816. Again, 800-569-9816.
Extreme entertainment, extreme speed, and now one extreme low price. This is your chance. Switch to Extreme, powered by Mediacom today, and take advantage of internet, TV, and phone packages starting at $34.98 a month for 1 year. No contract required. Get the ultimate streaming experience with faster speeds from 60 meg up to an amazing 1 gig, and personalized TiVo Power TV on every screen in your home. Plus, superior in-home Wi-Fi room to room. Don't miss this incredible limited time offer. Extreme internet, TV, and phone packages start at $34.98 a month for 1 year when you switch. Call now and get the new Extreme voice remote included, plus a special bonus. Call 800-SIMPLIFY for details. Available to qualified new customers only switching from current internet provider. Price doesn't include activation, installation, modem rental, local broadcast station surcharge, regional sports surcharge, taxes, and fees. Additional restrictions may apply. Not available in all areas.
Here's your WeatherBug weather. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill, and for this morning, I checked the showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Sound like British. I'm not a British person, though. Don't want no damn British.
The low around 52 for Tuesday, partly sunny, the high near 67. For Tuesday night, cloudy with the low around 45, and for your Wednesday, sunny, the high near 68. For Wednesday night, clear with the low around 40 degrees, and for your Thursday, sunny, the high near 73. For Thursday night, clear with the low around 47. That's your latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
Now let's go Southern English. 49 is our low this morning. The winds are from the southwest at maybe, I don't think it's a half a mile. The fog's so heavy out there, it can't be no wind to be blowing it out of here. The 6:44 is our sunrise. 7 o'clock is our sunset. Rain today, 60% chance, 90% tonight. Thunderstorms in the evening is what they're saying. Clears up for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and comes back on Sunday is what they're saying. But we know one thing. They was none in Alabama this weekend, were they, Jay?
No, they were not.
Boy, was it that's the prettiest weekend. It's the prettiest week before. I can't remember when.
I can't. It's been a long time since we had a weekend like this.
Wow.
And it just goes to show that folks still like to come whenever you got everybody around.
And the distance means everything when it Wednesday and Thursday rained. That's not there. Because there were some people from way off here.
Yeah, we got
way off. I talked to a lot of folks that, came from Rhode Island and Wisconsin and Maryland. And, gee whiz. Of course, a lot of people in North Alabama. I didn't run into any Lee County, and we didn't ask on stage. I wish we would have done that.
I wish we had too. I'd forgotten all about that.
Well, I was going to do it Sunday afternoon before we put the main artists on, and they didn't really want nothing. They didn't, and so the heck with it. You know how they are.
Oh yeah.
But we forget one thing. It's our rodeo. I'm going to remind John Paul of that. It's our rodeo. So, not theirs. But anyway, the artists, first of all, I want to say this. The young man we had Saturday night, him and his road manager were out of this world nice.
Okay.
Now, I was not around Craig Morgan and his manager, so I don't know.
Well, they seem to be, at least the crew setting up the stage seemed to be.
Oh, the
nice.
guys, those guys.
They were. I didn't meet the road manager, but the others, the ones that I met seemed to be pretty nice.
Yeah. But I think he was stuck on some things, but he wasn't going to do a snake with it. They brought one on stage to him, I believe.
Well, I don't know.
But that had to be approved by the state road manager.
I was wore out. So
I done went home.
Yeah, I left after about the third song.
I did too. Well, actually, I volunteered to go. Well, I had to come to the radio station. I hadn't been in the radio station since Friday. And I stayed here at about 8 o'clock last night.
I figured you stayed here for a while. I was going to ask you how long. When did you finally get to go home and crash?
About 8 o'clock. And the mayor sent me home Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad when the mayor sends you home, ain't it?
Well, she figured it was time for you to go.
She had the city boys loading me up. And then she drove me to the vehicle. You go home. Go home straight.
And you almost did.
Well, almost did. I didn't have to be rocked to sleep.
Well, it's another one, 59th in the books, and I think everyone pretty much agrees that it was successful.
It's one of the most successful, and truthfully, because of the sales at the city hall and all that, we really don't know exactly how many's there. We can estimate, but it was a good rodeo. I know over 6,000 Sunday, and it had to be around 10 or 11 on Saturday, but it may.
And it was amazing that there were people coming in still at 8:30 Saturday night.
Yeah.
To the concert.
I don't know why it was so late. Do you?
I don't know either, but they were. The gates had to stay open because people were still coming wanting tickets.
And we took their money, didn't we?
We did. Absolutely did.
And was competing against the Foster concert in Dothan. Was competing against Bobby Tomlin and the other big songwriter over in Andalusia.
Over in Andalusia.
And
Zoo Day in Montgomery.
Yeah, and spring break first started.
Yeah, a lot of people headed to the beach.
And then there's something big north up somewhere else in Montgomery, out from Montgomery, because that's where Charity was Saturday. Some big event.
Well, it was, and spring break, you know, we probably catch a few of those traveling through for a little while.
I think it's a trade-off.
Yeah, I do.
We lose some and gain some.
Yeah.
And they say, well, why don't you move it away from spring break? The next move would put us into the CMA Awards. And boy, we don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's hard to get.
Boy, it's hard.
We've already run into issues there with artists that we.
And the council on you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the safe one right now, and I don't see any reason to move it. And because we sold out of arts and crafts spots, I think we know where we're going to keep it for next year.
Yeah. There's still some issues, you know, and that I have personally, but those are, you know, I talk to people about that, but you know, that's just my own issues.
But something pop. Okay, first of all,
I don't like the kiddie rides. I don't like it.
I'd rather than be outside the stadium.
Well, it makes it too carnival atmosphere. I don't. To me, that's just me personally. I just don't like it.
You know, we had 2 years we had the fair outside.
We did,
and I like that.
And I understand the problem with that is
parking.
If they buy a ticket too. Yeah. I mean, if you have it in the softball field, there's no parking in the field.
No.
But if you had it set up in there, that's fine. But yet, you have problem with people going from there into the stadium and the tickets. If they've got a band,
you have to get a band, or you just don't get it.
They would be able to go back and forth. It would seem like, but. Yeah. I don't know what the answer is, you know.
Well, that's because it'd be great if we had a way to have the arts and crafts and our daily activity, and then have a big stage concert somewhere else, you know. It's debatable. Whatever.
Oh yeah.
It's debatable.
Oh yeah.
And but the biggest thing I'm going to make sure we add next year, not being a father. I haven't raised kids, but one of my former employees came up and let me hold their baby and all that kind of stuff, and then some more. But wasn't long after it needed a diaper change. We need some diaper change. We need a diaper.
Well, there are in the bathrooms upstairs.
They were flooded.
They were flooded.
That's another issue we got to take care of. The first couple of years we had the new hall up there. We had
well, now the ones down on the visitor side usually do. It's just more than they're set up to handle.
Yeah.
But the one up top, the new restrooms.
Well, maybe I got the wrong one.
Those I went to those, and well, of course, just the men's. I didn't go to the ladies, but the men's.
No kidding.
But they were clean and
good.
And everything was nice.
Good. Maybe we need some downstairs there too.
Well, I thought at one time the school system had talked about redoing building visitors or something down there behind the bleachers over there for visiting football teams and all.
Oh, upstairs the yard. That's coming.
Oh,
that's coming.
Okay.
That could be a possibility too. But it would definitely have to have somebody there.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, there's some good possibilities coming. Something like that. But I think they ought to be. And I know the perfect place that they're not. And somewhere in the back of my head, they may be doing it. Westview, you know, hands out water and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they don't already have a place you can change diapers and all. Seems like they do.
Oh, you mean a station like a...
Yeah.
They may be.
But they don't. That could be easily added to them.
Yeah, it could be.
And that's on the backside, so I know there's nothing that far. Be handy on the backside.
Yeah. that would be certainly be a great,
something to look at.
great
And I know
thing
that,
to
and
provide.
I know they'll do it. I asked. So hey, and sheriff department gave away their gun. I wasn't the winner.
I wasn't the winner either.
I didn't hear who was.
I heard the name. It was a lady, and I didn't catch it. The sheriff got up and let his daughter draw for it, so it must be rigged. You reckon?
Yeah.
But no, and AMVETS, they're going to be giving one away. They sold tickets, but they didn't give it away yesterday. So
It's next month, I think.
I believe it's whenever they have. Is it when they have their meal?
They got a big thing coming up Saturday. I got to be at.
Yeah.
But it's
Their
not
Vietnam appreciation thing.
Yeah. And then they got something after a month later. That's when they're going to do it. The drawing of the gun. I got it on my calendar.
Yeah.
I
bought some tickets.
Yeah.
So I've got some in that. I got some dogs in that hunt.
Got a hunting for it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest surprise, Gamble, the mayor, and I, and Brett, since we kind of were the entertainment, finally throwed on our show completely after the committee done that to us. When we went with the group at Dothan on a gamble called the Bill Moody, knowing him quite well from broadcasting, many of you might remember him from the BAM. He said they were good. We checked with the Andalusia Chamber. They said they were good, so we went with it, and boy, were they good.
You're talking about Slim and the Soulful Saints.
Woo! Did we hit a home run there?
Oh yeah, that was
that was a home run.
And what's funny about it is everybody else comes up. They need time for a sound check and all.
Yeah.
These guys plug in and say they're ready to go.
And when when we took them off the stage, they said, we're just getting started.
Yeah.
Lead singer's 81 years old. The guy on the keyboard's 84.
Yeah, he's in the Alabama Blues Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
yeah.
He was. They were really, really good, and we're looking forward to maybe getting them to come back to the depot sometime.
Yeah.
And let folks
I don't think we'll have a problem selling tickets.
I don't think you would. They were entertaining, great music.
Good people.
Good stage presence. They interacted, and they just did a great job.
Wow, what a surprise there.
Yeah.
Ooh. I laughed at our little girl Charities. We told her to be ready for 30 minutes. We sold her an hour.
We did.
But she didn't slow down, did she?
When I went over and told her dad, can she give us one more before we did the snake race and all, he said, yeah, we were kind of wondering how we were going to get out of this.
When we're going to get the one more.
Yeah. I told Ken about after 30 minutes, I saw her. She pulled a slip of paper out of and turned it over and put it. She had gone through a whole list of songs she had prepared, and then she started her second set with them. Yeah.
Her daddy said she could go 90 minutes without any stop if it came to it. I said, well, she might get a chance.
Well, yeah, that was, and that really she wasn't even on the program, but I was standing over there with Ken and the mayor, and the mayor was saying, we're not going to have time. I said, Mayor, we got 2 hours. And she said, oh, well, let her sing then. It was fun.
The one lady that was late, the one that won the karaoke, and I wish I could think of her name right now, but she was about 10 minutes late, something like that. But so we did get her on. She didn't get her full time but she was so tickled about it, and she wrote such a nice thing on Facebook thanking the rodeo and thanking everybody, and it said it was had been her life dream to perform on the big stage at the Rattlesnake Rodeo.
Well, and she was pretty good too.
She won the karaoke contest.
Well, yeah, and now I know why. I didn't hear her at the karaoke contest, but she was really good. And I mean, she had some issues that morning that kept her a little late getting there, but she brought her music on a thumb drive, and I took it over there to the guys. It took them a minute or two to get it downloaded, but she got up, they cranked it up, and buddy, off she went. She did a great job.
Yeah, they all did.
All of them did. Ben Nobles,
Norris.
Ben Norris got up yesterday, and man, he was great. Garrett Seago was there yesterday. He did a great job. We just, yesterday, and it's so easy. They bring their acoustic guitar, plug it in, and they're ready to go.
Ben Norris is a good guy. them girls and the mayor agitated our new employee.
Well, I wondered, Dakota Cornelius. I had to say that 2 or 3 times to understand that. But bless his heart, he was scared to death when he got.
But Ben was so good at happening.
Oh yeah, he did.
I mean, he'd already performed. He got up there and got it, and he was so nice. And then when he came off stage, he patted him on the shoulder. He said, "It gets better." That's a bad way to get introduced to singing to front of the public.
Oh yeah,
on that big stage.
First time on that big stage.
It had to scare him to death. Well, I know it is. Voice.
Well, he was scared before he got up there. I could look at his hands, and of course I could tell that he was scared. But 3 blondes and the mayor got him up there. Well, they ought to have been up there with him singing then.
That was a good idea.
But you know, somebody put the mayor on the 13-0 over Grease pole.
Yeah.
And she was standing out there, and I was reading out the names, and the one before her went up, and I went over to her. I said, "Mayor, looky here," and pointed to her name, and she looked at that and said, "Don't you dare!"
I know who done it.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't Robert Booth's handwriting.
No, it weren't mine. I know who put somebody up to do it.
Oh, okay.
Our buddy Harper put somebody up to do it.
Well, you know, Harper's you got to watch him.
He's a troublemaker.
He's a troublemaker. Yeah, I mean, he's a practical joker. But now the funniest thing the whole time was Craig Morgan's crew that were over there looking at the snake, and the guy found the snake skin. This wasn't even any of us.
No,
he found the snake skin and went over there and kind of put it up on his shoulder. And
God,
the guy got out of there.
And one of the guys in the band was videoing it too, so I'd love to see that video.
Oh, that was hilarious.
God,
we were just upset that we didn't think about that.
That's right. It scared the dog out of him.
But now, of everybody, all of the snake handlers down there, I have to say, Chris is probably the devious of all of them, the most devious of all of them.
Oh,
you have to watch him.
But he wouldn't hurt nobody.
No. Now, Buddy's a close second. And by close, I mean they're close.
Charity comes in and wants a picture with a snake. She doesn't see Buddy. I'm not doing it till Buddy does. I said, you got to be crazy. I don't know what Buddy has brainwashed her with.
And you got to throw Chuck in there too. He's
yeah.
Now the civil ones are, you know, Bobby. He doesn't mess with people. Trippy doesn't mess with people. So they just handle snakes. That's all they do.
Bobby probably the most calm one we got.
Well, I'll tell you, Bobby's a trooper.
He just shows and shows and goes.
I don't know why it is. I guess it's from past experiences, but I'm always like the first one there. Maybe Charles Willis beat me there.
Oh yeah,
Saturday morning, but that's about it. And
you know, I go by the run first.
Well, I mean, I'm there early before and Bobby is the first snake handler there. I mean, he's there quick.
Yeah,
he gets there and he's ready to go to work.
And after you get to there, you can start taking some out.
Well, you got to wait till Don gets there with the key, and Don likes to sleep. Yeah, you need 2 there. One to kind of watch the other one as they're putting them over.
Sure. I didn't hear any griping not being able to see snakes this time. I had 1 or 2 say when's the snake race, and then we just had our last one. He said, "Dad, coming out," and I said, "Hey," and we done that later than usual. So,
well, you know, everything pretty much was on time this year. Now we did. I think we flipped the final race and the and something else. Well, the pole climb.
Yeah.
To get those done, but we finished them in plenty of time.
Yeah.
You know, so it really we had to hurry up a little bit to give Martin enough time to do his sound check.
Yeah, he didn't get to do his when he wanted to.
Yeah, because Slim was up there, and so he was gracious enough. You know, Martin's easy to work with. He's a great guy. Of course, he's a hometown And whenever we got everything over with, we just turned it over to him.
It's one of the complaints we get is dead time, but the dead time, a lot of it's caused the load ins and sound check. There's nothing we can do there. There ain't a thing we can do.
No, there's nothing we can do. We have to do that, and we apologize for that. But
But we got more entertainment in. We got more. I think we got more stuff in this year than
that's
ever
why.
got in.
That's why I like Sundays when we have an artist show up with his guitar. All he's got to do is plug it in, and yeah, I'm good. Let's go.
I had a email last night, a band wondering why we hadn't used them and all that. And we are going to use them. I don't know whether it's next year or next. We're going to get to you. But local bands with all their equipment creates a little problem.
Yeah, it does.
And the only way, we solved it one time by having a down stage in front of it.
We did.
That's something we may have to do. So we're getting more and more local bands back together again. And I do want to showcase them. I know you do too.
Yeah.
We may have to think about that. Not saying we're going to do it, but we may have to think about it. And yeah, and we want to show some. And some people say, well, you've had the same ones over and over a couple of times, and that's true. But we found out how easy they are to work with.
That's true.
But we are gonna.
Well, and they're good too.
Yeah.
People don't get tired of hearing them.
But we are going to run a very diligent effort to get new faces, new local entertainment. But don't wait the week before the rodeo to put your name in the pot.
I don't think Ben Norris had been here.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He didn't come last year though.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did? I didn't remember him from last year.
Yeah.
Garrett Seago didn't come last year.
No, but the year before.
Yeah. So, we spread them out a little bit.
Yeah. But in Charity, we've had her 2 or 3 in a row.
Well, but they're so good. I could listen to her every day, that yodeling.
Hey, there is no event had any better national anthem than we did 2 days in a row.
2 days in a row.
There is no event you can go to.
Tori just...
knocked it out.
She does a great job. And then
Charity. Woo!
Yeah, it was great.
There's nobody.
I tell you what, and it did my heart. Both of them, just the way they sing, it just brings chills.
Acapella.
Acapella.
And don't try to jazz it.
And then look up there, and especially yesterday,
that flag,
man
woo!
Had that flag standing straight out, so it was looking good.
If somebody got a video of that, pass it over to us.
Yeah.
Love to have it.
Love to have it.
Wow.
I need some birthdays. Okay.
I hope there's some back there.
Well, if there's not, we won't have to worry about them.
And I may not be able to figure out how to go on the computer written quick enough. That's always a challenge for me to do that.
Oh, yeah. He is technologically challenged.
I can do it, but give me time. Thank you, Lord Jesus. We got it. That's it. That's 2 weeks instead of 1. Good.
That's good. Yeah. Well, I thought they usually sent 2 weeks.
They usually do. I didn't know what week was in. Oh, Lord.
Goodness.
His contract. I can get what you want at Hardee's.
He would think that, wouldn't you?
Oh.
Well, today is Monday, March the 25th. I want to remind folks about the baseball tournament that's going to be going on out here at the complex. If you're off today, once the fog lifts, and it's starting to let up a little bit, going to have some baseball going on out here. You might want to come by and check that out. Seychelle Gabriel is an actress. She is 28 from The Last Airbender. Kiowa Gordon is an actress from Twilight Saga, 29. Aaliyah McCalla is a singer and an actress. She is 30. Matthew Beard, an actor from The Imitation Game, is 30 also. Chris Reed, comedian, actor, Saturday Night Live. He's 34 today. Catherine McPhee is a singer and an actress. She was on American Idol. She's 35. Denicia Patrick is an auto racer, 37 today. Alex Moffat is a comedian and an actor, Saturday Night Live, 37 also. Lee Pace is an actor from the Guardians of the Galaxy. He's 40. Dominique Lombardzoe, an actor from The Wire, is 40 today. Lazaro Laz Alonso is an actor. He's 45 today. Was in Avatar. Debbie Thomas, an athlete, Olympic figure skater, 52 today. Sarah Jessica Parker, who is an actress, was in Sex and the City, is 54. Lisa Gay Hamilton was in the practice. She's 55. Kate DiCamillo is an author. She is 55 today also. Wrote the book Because of Winn-Dixie. Marcia Cross is an actress from Desperate Housewives, 57. Brenda Strong, an actress from Desperate Housewives, 59. James McDaniel, an actor in NYPD Blue, he's 61. Mary Gross is an actress and a comedian in Saturday Night Live, 66 today. Bonnie Bedella is an actress. She was in Die Hard 1 through 3. She's 71 today. Sir Elton John, entertainer. Wow, Candle in the Wind, Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me. Your Song, Honky Cat, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Benny and the Jets, Daniel, Crocodile Crocodile Rock. Sir Elton John is 72 today. Paul Michael Glacier, an actor and a director, he did the TV show Starsky and Hutch, is 76. Anita Bryant, a singer and a model. She was a spokesperson for Florida Orange Juice for a long time, 79 today. Gloria Steinem is a feminist, activist, publisher. She's 85. And then finally, Gene Shalit is a movie reviewer. He was on the Today Show. Gene Shalit is 93 years old today, born in 1926. Whew, happy birthday to our celebrities.
And those going on, Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, would have been 77, passed away in 2018. Hoyt Axton, oh, what a singer and writer, great writer, would have been 81, passed away in 99. Flannery O'Connor, an author of a Good Man Is Hard to Find novel, would have been 94, passed away in 64. Eileen Ford, the businesswoman, founded the Ford Modeling Agency, would have been 97, passed away in 2014. Simone Sonoretta, the actress from Room at the Top, would have been 98, passed away in 85. And Howard Cosell, the TV sportscaster journalist, would have been 101, passed away in 95. And ball games get started at 8 o'clock this morning, Brantley and Arrington.
Brantley and Arrington.
When the fog lifts. I think it's going to be lifted by then. Geneva Fallers with Andalusia at 10:15, 12:30 Clark County versus T.R. Miller, 2:45 W.S. Neal versus Strawn, 5 o'clock Luverne versus Red Level, and 7:15 tonight Opp versus New Brockton. And of course, those times could move around due to extra innings and stuff like that. But anyway, those are roughly the times. And we got a big slate tomorrow. They play it on 2 fields tomorrow.
Yeah.
And there is a bunch of them. We'll tell you more about that. We got it posted anyway. All right. And by the way, the giraffe ended up being a camel.
Well, it was still a hit. I think the camel was a hit.
Yeah, it was. But undoubtedly, we were mistaken that the mare wasn't riding the giraffe. We thought she was riding the giraffe right in. And then Lamar got on and broke his neck. That's what we were thinking. I mean, you know. Harper, I think, started it all.
He probably did.
That's the hearsay now, you know.
Yeah. I was wondering, how do you transport a giraffe?
Very carefully.
I mean, he'd be running into wires and limbs.
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
Turned out to be a camel.
Yeah.
I swear she said giraffe that night at the meeting. This was late, you know. He said something about the petting zoo and all, and it had I swear she said it has a giraffe.
Well, you know, giraffe and camel, that sound a lot alike. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to touch that with a stick right now. I swear she said giraffe. But anyway, we floated it with it.
Collusion with Russia. There was no obstruction and none whatsoever.
Oh.
And it was a complete and total
This will tickle you.
No evidence of collusion, the bottom line of the special counsel investigation that ran for 22 months. Attorney General William Barr issued a 4-page summary of the Mueller report. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Democrat Gerald Nadler wants to see the whole thing.
The entire unfiltered report.
Bobby and Chris says that if there's one in the room, I always find them.
And to the American people. As much information can
Blonde,
as
the
can
blonde.
be made public should be
Man, I want to tell you, she was good looking.
And the congressional Democrats and
Superintendent Andrews' school's daughter.
Investigations of obstruction and corruption. Israel's Prime Minister promising
I got her
force
rocking with
response after 7 people were wounded on a rocket
Mm.
fired from the Gaza Strip slammed into a house in central Israel early today.
There's lots of things that are really very significant about the timing right now. First of all, the
Chris said the little boy did make it, but I didn't ever
just
see him.
arrived in Washington for a very high-profile visit. He is, of course, facing a closely contested election campaign. Elections due just next month. And now Mr. Netanyahu has said that he is cutting short his visit. He is also a defense minister.
The girls found that little boy fighting cancer in the stands and brought him down.
He has said he is returning.
Mom was supposed to send me all the information on him today.
New Zealand launching a high-level inquiry into the massacre of 50 people
Marshall,
in mosques
his
in
name.
Christchurch. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 61 points, S&P futures off 7, NASDAQ futures 39 points lower. More on these stories at townhall.com.
CCB time is 7:34. Time for you to be dropping by CCB here in Opp. Meet our local staff. Talk about the rodeo. Then we'll talk about your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth.
I'm Jay Michael.
For Dateline Action News, brought to you by
Farmers IGA,
Southern Independent Bank,
TNC Pharmacy,
The Woodmore,
Blade and Wing Cafe,
Covington Eye Care,
JR's Lawnmower Shop,
Hotties.
The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office has charged a Blue Water Bay area man with domestic violence-related murder in connection with the stabbing death of his 3-year-old son. 61-year-old Frederick Franken was arrested at Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, where he is still undergoing treatment for self-inflicted stab wounds. Investigators say Franken and his son, Frederick Franken Jr., were found on the floor of their residence by the child's mother on March the 15th after she arrived home from work. Franken Sr. had his arms around the child and a knife in his hand. The boy had been stabbed multiple times, and Franken Sr. had multiple self-inflicted knife wounds. Investigators attempted to interview Franken on March the 21st, but he invoked his right to an attorney.
A man is dead after a motorcycle crash in Dale County Saturday afternoon, according to the ALEA. Let's go ALEA. Let's go with that. I don't like this, but that's the way it is. State troopers, anyway. Sergeant Drew Brooks. The crash happened about 2 p.m. on Alabama 51 near 24-mile marker. Michael Dowaski, age 54, of Clayton, died when the 2016 Harley Davidson he was driving left the roadway and his drain covered. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The Alabama State Troopers continue their investigation.
2 men were injured in a Montgomery shooting Saturday afternoon, according to Montgomery Police Sergeant David Hicks. Officers and medics responded to the 4600 block of Mobile Highway, where they found 2 victims with gunshot wounds. One victim sustained life-threatening wounds and the other had non-life-threatening wounds. Both victims were taken to a Montgomery hospital. The shooting is under investigation.
The University of Alabama and Avery Johnson officially parted ways Sunday morning. The tide was 75-62 under Johnson. This included 3 trips to the NIT and 1 trip to the NCAA tournament in 2018. Alabama had a rocky season, finishing the regular season with 18 wins after notching victories over Kentucky, Murray State, and Liberty. After receiving the number 1 seed in the NIT tournament, the Tide were bounced in the first round of play. And of course, another big thing, Troy. Auburn is in the Sweet 16.
They are, because they beat perennial powerhouse Kansas in a dominating fashion Saturday night. With that win, Auburn improved to 28-9. The Tigers are currently on a roll, having won their last 10 games.
Wow.
For those who stayed up to watch the game, it was over fairly quickly. In the first 8 minutes, Auburn jumped out to an early 28-11 lead. By halftime, the Tigers were up 51-25 over the 4th seed Kansas. The game finished 89-75, marking the closest the Jayhawks could get to the 5th seed Auburn Tigers. Auburn will play North Carolina Friday at 6:30 p.m.
Since the Powerball jackpot started growing in December, it has skyrocketed to $750 million. Billion. $750 million.
Wow.
Billion. Billion. After the 25th Powerball drawing in a row without a grand prize winner, The lottery pot is now at $750 million, according to the press release.
And that would be $750 million.
$750 million. That's right. That's what I said. It's the fourth largest jackpot in the U.S. lottery history. The Powerball numbers drawn Saturday night were 66, 52, 60, 24, 25, and Powerball 5. Though no one won the jackpot, 10 were sold that won at least $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah. So you had 10 winners. Guess what? None in Alabama. They were in Florida, Illinois, North Carolina, North Dakota, New Hampshire, New York, and South Carolina. Wow. Florida and Wisconsin had 2 winners in their state. The next drawing will be Wednesday at 10 p.m. our time. And of course, Alabama still dumb. They don't get a cut of it. Tax dollars. Wow.
That's right.
Even though we got Alabamans buying the tickets.
We do.
Every day.
Every day.
Check your time. It's 7:40 here at WOPP. Nice having you in with us this morning.
Don't turn it at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3.
Yeah. In fact, I may have to ride down there at lunch and get me a ticket.
I might give you $2 when you head that way. Can't win without one.
You can't win without one.
On the ground for the best in the air.
I used to give Mr. Herb a $2.
Friday, 7:30 a.m.
I know. I think it was $1 then. I think.
Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
Dr. Joshua Driver and the friendly staff at Covington Eye Care would like to thank all of you for your continued confidence in our ability to care for you and your family.
Our newly renovated office offers all the latest technology to give you a comprehensive eye examination, as well as detect and treat eye diseases. We are pleased to now offer many surgical procedures as we partner with Dr. Brent McKinley, board-certified cataract surgeon.
We carry the newest styles of Costa Del Mar and Maui Jim sunglasses for all your summer fun. We also have an extensive line of frames to meet the needs of those on a budget, as well as those looking for Nike or the popular Coach line. And hey, Jack, we even carry the Duck Commander line.
For the contact lens wearers, we have the most comfortable brands, and for those who want to change it up a bit, we now offer the brand New Air Optics Color Contacts.
So call us today at 493-6600 to set up your next appointment, or visit us at 604 North Main Street in Opp to give us an opportunity to meet all your eye care needs.
Jerry Gordon Atchison, age 75, of Andalusia, passed away Friday at the Andalusia Manor. Graveside services will be held at 2 p.m. Tuesday at Zion Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends at Zion Hill Baptist Church from 12 noon on Tuesday until time of graveside service. Jerry Gordon Atchison is survived by wife Geraldine Atchison, son and daughter-in-law Carl and Andy Atchison, daughter and son-in-law Teresa and Tom Held, 2 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren.
Nancy Ann Marler, age 75, of Alvo, passed away Saturday at her sister's home in Jack. Funeral services will be held at Hayes Funeral Home and Chapel Wednesday, 11 a.m. Burial will be at the Whitewater Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation will be 9:30 until 11 a.m. service time. Nancy Ann Marler is survived by son Alan and Monique Bryan, son Rob Samuel and Jeanette Husso Bryant, stepson Wayne and Dr. Sherry Roach Marler, sister Elma Rodney Ammons, sister Shirley and Alan Holmes, 5 grandchildren.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as
Yo.
possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
Well, how did you make it?
Biscuits from scratch? That's
I
the
hear.
my clowns scare people.
Me too. I
Because it's
failed.
what we were born to do.
Well,
And
I
because
failed
makes
at
them
Rattlesnake
delicious.
Rodeo.
We were also
One
born to let
ball.
you choose from
I
a bacon, egg, and cheese
lost my
biscuit,
step,
sausage
missed
and meat
step,
biscuit,
and
or
failed.
Frisco
Where
breakfast
was all
sandwich,
at?
and mix and match
Right in
each
front of
piece will be
the,
$4. That's
in the
right.
bleachers, right in front of where y'all were at.
For $4 mix and match idea
On
and
the
start
step,
making
yeah.
delicious biscuits from scratch.
cement,
Talk about
yeah,
proud
that hurt.
parents.
Hardee's because it tastes better. Yeah, I've been
Offer
feeding
available for
it
limited time
here
during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's
I
restaurants.
don't
Price
ever
of
go out
participation may
there.
vary, tax not included.
Well, I had to meet somebody up there. I wasn't up there myself.
They'll never go there. They'll come see me.
Yeah, they gonna come see me from
No.
I ain't going back up there.
I ain't been up there in a year.
We went up there when we had the camera down and we turned it up. See, we can't go there. The camera won't go there. As far as it goes is just a hair past the pole, climbing pole. That's it.
When it comes to outdoor power equipment, you won't find a better deal anywhere. JR's Lawnmower Shop offers free pickup and delivery for the city limits of all. We will not be undersold. Thank you.
The Elbow City Council will hold a public meeting at 5:30 this afternoon on 941 Claxton Avenue, 856 Troy Highway, and 828 First Street. Immediately after the public hearing, they will hold their council meeting at 5:45. On the council agenda is resolution for 941 Claxton Avenue, resolution for 856 Troy Highway, resolution for 828 First Street. They will make appointments to the South Central Mental Health Board and Abatement Board, and they'll get an update on the personnel book. Both meetings are open to the public. The Covenant County Commission will hold their meeting at 9 Tuesday morning. On the agenda is
I don't know what's going on with the computer, but not left in the way it's supposed to be left.
Consider board appointments
And then the
South
time's
Central
off.
Alabama Mental Health.
It's got 1:05.
The school sales tax holiday. Consider ABC liquor license. The commission meeting is open to the
It was on air, though.
The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, and Delusional Police Department reporting 5 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department put in 6. 2 serving weekend time. 1 grand jury indictment. 1 domestic violence 3rd degree. 1 for NWI bad checks. 1 failure to appear, bond revocation, 2 counts. 6 released. 4 of those are serving weekend time. 219 in the Covenant County jails.
The Covenant County Emergency Management Agency and the National Weather Service are looking for a few people interested in the weather to become weather watchers. The National Weather Service Mobile office will offer a free basic Skywarn Weather Spotter class from 6 until 8 p.m. on Tuesday at the Covenant County Administration Complex. The office is located at 260 Hillcrest Drive in Andalusia. For additional information, you can call 334-428-2670.
This month marks 46 years since the last American troops left Vietnam, and AMVETS Post 23 in Opp plans to honor veterans of the era with a special event on Saturday. The group is hosting a luncheon on Saturday, March the 30th, at the AMVETS Service Center located at 203 Martin Luther King Drive in Opp. The lunch begins at 1 p.m., and the Post will provide barbecue sandwiches, baked beans, coleslaw, and soft drinks. Veterans are encouraged to bring yard chairs as seating is limited. A DJ will play music of the 60s to 80s era beginning at noon. Veterans are asked to RSVP by calling Paul at 815-712-2515 or Dennis at 334-406-2576 and let them know how many will attend.
It's an amazing song.
Just kind of happened. Took about 10 minutes, I guess.
Art, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
You know, I've never told anybody my story. When I was 11 years old, life was tough.
Where's Mama?
She's gone. She don't want me no more. She don't want you neither.
And I've always loved music. And I found some songs that I held on to. They gave me hope.
Mercy me, that can't be his real voice.
Because I needed it. Dad, I can do this.
No, you can't. And you're going to blink your eyes, and you're going to realize that life has gotten you nowhere because you chased some stupid dream.
I can. I'm leaving. Shit.
I want you to know that I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for out there.
I wrote this song for my dad.
I can only imagine showing Sunday, March the 31st at 6 p.m. free admission at Westview Baptist Church.
Downtown Comeback with HGTV's Hometown Co-Stars, hosted by the DRA. Tuesday, April the 2nd, 6 p.m. at the Westview Baptist Church. Join us for a night with Jim and Mallory Raspberry and Josh Noel from HGTV's Hometown. Being a vital part of their own town's revitalization, they have insight and experience that we can apply in our hometown. This is a story of a hometown, downtown, small town, USA comeback. A behind-the-scenes view of the community restoration that led to the historical home restoration you see on TV. Let us help develop your town's comeback story, because we believe it takes a town to save a town, says Jim, Mallory, and Josh. This event is open to the public and is free. However, donations will be accepted.
The Covington County Education Retirees Association will have its final regular meeting of the year on Wednesday, April the 3rd at the Gordon Jones Auditorium, USDA Andalusia Service Center at 23952 Alabama Highway 55 in Andalusia. The meeting will begin at 11 o'clock. The program will be presented by Chuck Simon and the Master Gardeners. A covered dish luncheon provided by the CCERA members will follow. Please make plans to attend and bring a covered dish to share at the luncheon.
Join Covington Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of three $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees. Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
On-the-go lifestyles call for on-the-go solutions. And the Southern Independent Bank mobile app is just that. Check account balances, pay bills, make deposits, and a lot more. All from the convenience of your mobile device. It's anytime banking from anywhere. Download the SIB mobile app from your app store today to get started. Southern Independent Bank, up in Andalusia. The power of independence. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Are you tired of calling your pharmacy and hearing this?
To refill a prescription, press 1. To hear pharmacy hours and information, press 3. To speak to the pharmacy, press 0.
Then hang up your phone and give us a call at 493-4517. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you will talk directly to our friendly pharmacy staff members without having to remember which number to press. We will gladly transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy to our pharmacy. Your insurance copay will be the same. If you pay cash, we offer competitive cash prices. So skip the hassle and give us a call at TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp, Alabama.
Opp High School's 6th annual Bucci Opens Tournament. A field of 12 teams will play games over a 2-day period. Each team will be guaranteed 3 games. The 12 teams in this year's tournament are Opp, Andalusia, Strawn, Red Level, Brantley, Kinston, Geneva, Luverne, W.S. Neal, Clark County, T.R. Miller, New Brockton, and Ayrton.
Games played today at Merchant Field. 8 a.m. Arrington versus Brantley. 10:15 Geneva versus Andalusia. 12:30 T.R. Miller versus Clark County. 2:45 W.S. Neal versus Strawn. 5 o'clock Luverne versus Red Level. 7:15 Opp versus New Brockton.
Covington Electric Cooperative's Relay for Life team will host its 3rd annual Fishing for a Cure Bass Tournament on Saturday, March the 30th at Cypress Landing RV Park on Gant Lake. The cost is $100 per team with a 5-fish limit and 12-inch minimum per fish. First boat out will be at Safe Light, and landing will take place at 3 p.m. Prize money is based on 30 boat entries with $900 for first place, $400 for second place, and $200 for third place. If fewer than 30 boats participate, prize money will be based on a percentage of entries. For more information, you can contact Patty Singleton Say at 334-427-3508.
Hi, this is Kim Lowe with the American Cancer Society. Relay for Life of Covington County is Friday, April 26, 6 till 10 at a new location, Springdale Estates in Andalusia. Our theme is taking it to the streets with old-fashioned carnival games, a car show, and talent show. The community is invited to join us at Springdale Estates in Andalusia. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Join us at the Relay for Life of Covington County, Friday, April 26, 6 to 10. For more information, relayforlife.org facebook.com/CovingtonAL.
Swimmers looking for a year-round swim team need to look no further, as the Covington County Aquatic Swim Team Barracudas will offer a year-round swim team in Opp. For more information, contact Darren at 318-4951.
The Troy Trojans will host their annual T-Day game April 20th at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Miles for Smiles Walkathon will be Wednesday, May the 1st from 8:15 to 10:15 a.m. and from 11:15 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Opp Elementary School car line area. This is to help raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. You can make a donation by contacting an Opp Elementary School student. You can donate at the Walkathon, or you can donate online. Please come walk a mile to help a family in need smile. This is hosted by the Opp Elementary School Student Lighthouse Team.
That's Dateline Action News, Opp's only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense.
This is your hometown.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Lean boneless pork chops $1.77 a pound. USDA top sirloin steaks $3.99 a pound. Fresh fried or leg quarters 38 cents a pound. IGA corn, green beans, and peas 15-ounce cans 2 for $1. Arm & Hammer laundry detergent 150 ounces $5.99. Brownie paper towels 6 big rolls $5.99. Coke, Sprite, and Mellow Yellow 12-pack cans 3 for $10. Fresh green cabbage 2 pounds 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
The owners and staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to call home. It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time. Whether it's in the back sunroom, the den, or dining area, or strolling around the walking trail or pond, you and your family will always feel comfortable and welcome. That's what taking care of our seniors is all about. So give Don a call at the Woodmore, 493-2721.
Here's your WeatherBug weather. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill, and for this morning, I checked the showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, patchy fog early, otherwise partly sunny at the high near 78. For your Monday night, I checked the shower, the possible thunderstorm, mostly cloudy at the low around 52, and for your Tuesday, partly sunny at the high near 67. For Tuesday night, cloudy with the low around 45, and for your Wednesday, sunny at the high near 68. For Wednesday night, clear with the low around 40 degrees, and for your Thursday, sunny at the high near 73. For Thursday night, clear with the low around 47. That's your latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
I had a brain fart and put everything, had to do anything with AM in the morning. It's the first thing I put, AM, put everything in a row. Wow. So I put local, instead of doing alphabets, or otherwise it's alphabet.
Yeah.
But put everything AM in a row. How about that? That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing. I thought of that all by myself, too. I am, too. I'll say it's 49 low this morning. 54 is our current temperature. We'll give you a better weather at 8:08 this morning. Let's go to birthday and anniversary calendar. I know Alan, you can't shut him up, you know. Especially when it's loaded in the computer. He's coming whether you want him or not. It's loaded.
Good morning, Alex.
Okay, the 21st,
birthday party for Monday,
tomorrow, 2 days, 3 days. 3 days will be Sunday. 3 days will be Sunday. Oh, yes.
The Farmers
3 days is
IGA
Sunday.
Plaza. Let's back up to yesterday,
No, I need
Sunday,
to go
the
back.
24th, and grab those birthday
Today's
Murphy
off of
celebrated
Facebook.
yesterday. Jeffrey Carter also had a birthday yesterday. Ryan Shigley celebrated. Cassidy Wilson, birthday wishes yesterday for TJ Preachers and Donna Peck. Now today, Monday the 25th, let's say good morning and happy birthday to Jimmy Wise. Also, Ramona Kelly celebrates today. Clay Parker gets a candle on cake. Sandy Baxter, Jan Hornsby, F.D. Strickland, also Red Barnes, Patty Grice celebrates, Helen Hall gets a candle on the cake, Caitlin Brooke Brissett, also Christy Dillard, Deborah Robertson, Donna Qualls getting a candle today. Birthday wishes for Shelby Teal, Sandy Nelson, also Copeland Mullins, Kathleen Matlock.
By the time I need it, it'd be friendly.
Birthday wish for Maddie Sims. Let's check in with Robert and see who's on his list, and I'll be back with a winner in a moment.
Oh, you talk about perfect timing there, man. I just got ready for you. I was getting work. I mean, I was trying to find Sundays and all that kind of stuff. I found the Sundays. And now I'm looking over the emails and all that kind of stuff. Let's see, we got the 24th and 25th. Is that right, Jody? We're looking for? Right. 24th and 25th is what I'm looking for. I need to announce the 24th first, right?
Yep, sure do.
Yeah, I got one there, but that's tomorrow. I mean, today. And then I'm double checking the emails here. Somebody said, you should have already done that. Well, I've been doing other things too, man.
That's right. Been busy.
I'm still getting over the rodeo.
Me too.
Yeah, you tried to ski there.
Yeah, I did.
The stairs is not a skiing place. Have you ever thought of that? You should have got on the pole. It wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah, probably.
Dakota's got burns where he came down on his arms. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about Dakota in the next block because that young man, them girls put him up to a lot of things.
Yeah, they did.
And he was dumb enough to do it.
Until I never could. I don't think they ever got him to talk on the radio too much.
He didn't talk much, that's a fact, but he'll get out of there. He's a little shy.
Yeah.
But he got up and sung.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Scared to death. Sunday, Carrie Lee Morgan, one of my buddies that I talked to Sunday a lot, Saturday, snake handlers. Me and her got we just go back. Side is my doll there. Deborah Thompson Jewell, another one of my dolls. We was raised together. Actually, Lawrence, that's Bob's wife. I hope he didn't forget that yesterday.
I hope too.
Oh, I hope Bob did not forget
so
that.
Too.
I hope. Oh, Bob. Amanda Dansby with a birthday yesterday. These are Sundays. Sydney Patterson Messick with a birthday. Kaylee Renee with a birthday. Jolene Ball with a birthday yesterday. And let's see who else with birthdays yesterday. Justin Killen with a birthday yesterday. And getting down. Kelly LaVellington. Mandy Lee Stokes. Travis Carley. You get old, buddy. That is yesterday. Woo. Now today, which is the 25th. James Parham with a birthday today. And now, let's see who else on this new sheet I've just gotten. Just arrived. Just printed off the press.
Printed it off the press.
Let's see. Melvin Sasser with a birthday. Gotta be 109, but he ain't gonna tell nobody the truth. Francis Sin with a birthday. Jennifer Hartzog Davison with a birthday today. Landon Stanley with a birthday today. And let's see who else with birthdays today. Daniel nope, not today. I was trying to rush that one. Today. Boy, I'm in a dry spot. Chuck Ennis with a birthday. Old Chucky boy with a birthday today. And let's see. Got I can't read the thing to the jig here. It printed over it. I reckon that is it. So that means we turn loose the commercial and then we let Alan back on the air if he's nice.
That's right.
If he's nice. Only if he's nice.
Gotta be nice.
But you never know about Alan, But at least we got him in the can. Don't take that wrong, folks.
The IGA Sweet Shop offers custom cakes handmade to order birthday and anniversary cakes, as well as cakes for other special occasions like teen parties and team parties.
Call in your orders ahead of time at 493-9805. That's at the IGA Sweet Shop inside Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza.
Let's say happy birthday and congratulations to our birthday party winner for the day, Clay Parker. Happy birthday, Clay. Hope you have a great birthday today. And be sure you swing by the radio station during our lobby hours. In the morning, 6 until 10, or in the afternoons, 2 until 5. And grab that coupon to get your free birthday cake from your friends at the Sweet Shop inside the Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza, and your friends right here at your community radio station, WOPP.
Well, thank you, Many Travels. We enjoyed having you at rodeo. He enjoyed the rodeo. He enjoyed the rodeo.
News this hour.
I enjoyed the rodeo. I reckon.
I'm Rich Thomason.
I got me some of them $40 pads on my shoes.
Investigation is finally over. President Trump is saying, in effect, I told you so.
There was no collusion with Russia. There was no
I don't know if they're worth $40, but
and none whatsoever.
where'd you get them at? Over there at the scoreboard, right across the scoreboard. I took a picture of the things over in the water more, but I'm going to get her to search the brand to see if we can order internet. They're worth about 20 to me, but yeah, I think overall, I put them in with my feet already tired, but it's still like a massage then, and that today's first stuff. Well, I know about tonight, but it feels better right now.
And the congressional Democrats insist they'll press on with their investigations of obstruction and corruption. Israel's prime minister promising a forceful response after 7 people were wounded when a rocket fired from the Gaza Strip slammed into a house in central Israel early today.
There's lots of things that are really very significant about the timing right now. First of all, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just arrived in Washington for a very high-profile visit. He is, of course, facing a closely contested election campaign, elections due just next month. And now Mr. Netanyahu has said that he is cutting short his visit. He is also a defense minister. His security credentials are very much under scrutiny during this election campaign. He has said he is returning to oversee things.
That's a BBC's Yolanda Nell. New Zealand launching a high-level inquiry into the massacre of 50 people at 2 mosques in Christchurch. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 61 points. S&P futures off 7. NASDAQ futures 39 points lower. More on these stories at townhall.com.
The American Legion Post 157, Highway 29 North in Ghent is open Tuesday through Saturday, and now open on Sundays. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Tuesday through Thursday. 1 o'clock on Friday and Saturday. Until, don't forget, pool tournament every Thursday night. Also, Thirsty Thursday, happy hour and jam session on Thursday. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday night. Now karaoke on Sundays at 2 p.m. Free pool Tuesday to Thursday. And we have bar snacks. At the American Legion, drop in and say hi to Jeannie. At the American Legion, Post 157, Highway 29 in Ghent. No, don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air.
Gotta carry you over there one day.
Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Saturdays, 8
Won't be
a.m.
tomorrow. I
until
got a
2
meeting
p.m.
over there.
I ain't no
Breakfast
with
buffet,
Irene and
$6.50 adults,
they ain't gonna tell what
$4
Irene's got.
children 10 and under.
Yeah.
Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
Join Covenant Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of 3 $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees. Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
The Country Kitchen has a breakfast bar on Saturday and Sunday, 6 a.m. until 10. $5.79 plus tax.
Well, the Dakota, he tracks girls like a fly, though.
Listen for the weekend specials on WOPB.
He had 2 yesterday still following him around. Mama came up. Mama says, you need these girls for remote to look good, just have Dakota call. Mama did that. And they're good looking. Both of them are in loser, but I said, I'll definitely keep that in mind. She done found out that I like good looking girls at remotes.
Well, I tried something Saturday night down there that I really enjoyed. That was that pretzel dog.
Oh, yeah.
I love that thing.
Yeah, it's one of the better things. I like shish kebab there, but they got a tendency of getting bad cuts, tough. About every other, it's going to be tough. I ate one. But
Your official Bobcat Broadcast Connection.
The 44th Annual Geneva Festival on the River is April 26th, 27th, and 28th. Saturday is the only day to pay, but advance tickets are only...
I reckon I done something right this time with Haley. You know, last year, the time to eat, I gave her $50. And gave Kayla $50. So that means they've been with all morning. And then that afternoon, of course, Kayla never asked me for nothing. She goes, I gave her $50. Sunday, she came in about 12 o'clock. She goes, so I ended up giving her $150. Well, I don't pay her nothing else. I mean, nothing but buy her food. So $150. This year, I said, I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way. I gave her $100 bill. I know I gave her $100 bill. That's it. I hadn't seen her, but I owed her for another time too. So you know, I had in mind what But because she'd have came right back if I hadn't done it.
Lord, she was
don't care.
telling me all about her tire and her brother, all this. I said, well, mine didn't even start this morning. What are you fussing about?
She's something else, huh? She ain't shy.
No, she's not.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
If you're like me, you have a bunch of old home movies lying around, and those memories become more treasured as the years go by. Unfortunately, time is not very kind to videotape, old film, or audio tape.
Jimmy.
Trust those memories
Jimmy,
audio, video, and
Saturday, I don't know, recently, I said, Jimmy said, you had that talk with her, didn't you? I said, what you talking about? Well, she said she's going to live with me this year, a whole year. And just visit her mother every once in a while. I might spend the night every once in a while with her. And then she's going to be home at midnight during the week, and then 2 o'clock weekends. I said, yep, I'm the one that put it in her. And I told her she had to start her own. She got regulated, but I said, those are reasonable things. You need a home base. You don't need to be a gypsy. You don't need to call your daddy's house in your home for a year. Now, I know your mother's going to have a bedroom for you too, but don't be tempted. Just visit every once in a while.
See your mama.
Oh, they'll go. But sleep at your dad's.
That's what we instill with Jesse. Stay with either one of us. Just stay with one.
Well, it had her living like a gypsy. She had the place in Troy, and she, and then she always had an excuse. If she didn't show up, either the parents a lot of times wouldn't know that she didn't slow up. I was sleeping with friends. Well, you know.
Wednesday, sunny to high near 68. For Wednesday night, clear to low around 40 degrees, and for your Thursday, sunny to high near 73. For Thursday night, clear to low around 47. That's your latest lower Alabama weather here on WOPP.
All right, 49 is a low this morning. The winds, well, they are from the southwest. The official sunrise at 6:44. The official sunset at 7 p.m. We got a minute and 54 seconds longer daylight today than yesterday. We got a total of 12 hours and 16 minutes, so we got plenty of time to get things done. However, 60% chance of rain this morning, 90% tonight. And we got a tournament going on, so
we do.
I hope it stays away from
They're already out there gearing up.
They're getting with it. Luckily, all the big games are tomorrow. They may have to start a little late if a lot of rain comes in tonight, but they should get it in. But anyway, we'll see what happens there. We'll keep you abreast. But right now, they're on schedule. They've got a game just started a moment ago. 56 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP. In case you like the extended weathercast after the rain tonight, and that should be it. It should be cloudy for Tuesday, sunny for Wednesday, mostly sunny for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, partly cloudy, and then the rain comes back on Sunday morning right now, is what it says. And then back sunny on Monday. We just went through a rattlesnake rodeo with the most days I've ever seen sunny before the rodeo. Never.
We were talking about that.
I don't think I've never been that long.
That was the best rodeo that I can remember.
Weather-wise,
wow.
Yeah. And when what that done by Wednesday and Thursday not raining, we got people from farther. I talked to lots of folks that were way off.
Yeah.
Way off. And then of course it was outstanding. Jody, that was your actually first physical time out there, wasn't it? Radio.
Yeah, I mean
with the radio.
Yeah, with the radio station.
But you're on this end.
Yeah, for about 12 years.
But you and Brittany sweared it.
We fixed it where we could swap out. She would go for a little while, and then I would go. And I only went one time. She was so excited till it was hot outside.
You let her go, didn't
I told her to go.
But you went that night again, didn't you?
Yeah. I went back when I left here.
So. And you'd been night before. You've been to rodeo before. I guess that.
You just hadn't been to radio.
And let's see. Ironically, was up there at the Adult Activity Center. When they were doing the pictures and all that with these artists from Saturday night, I'm just there to get coffee, whatever. Food is what it was, I think it was. And some of our staff was drifting in, but anyway, the road manager is such a nice guy, and the artist too, by the way. Both of them were super nice. He said, "We need to get a picture of all y'all working today." And talking about WOPP, so luckily we got 4 of us. And, but you and Brittany were out of sight. But Brittany did get back. She came back through and got a picture by herself.
Yeah, she had left. She came by where I was at, and she said, "You know where they're at?" I said, "Yeah, I think
I know where they're at."
I think I know where they're at.
I didn't know where I was at. I could have got on. I got on the golf cart. They said, "Come on!" I got on the golf cart, and there I am.
Yeah,
I think John Paul pulled me up there.
And I got to meet Kayla's other half.
He's a good guy.
He is a nice guy. He is a real good guy.
Yeah, I've got his phone number and all that, so Kayla's in trouble.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you,
I
too.
got to meet Kayla, to see Kayla.
Yeah.
Haley.
Well, now, he's doing charter fishing now, so...
yeah, that's what he's telling me. We
might have to let Brittany work the weekend, and you and I go down and do a little fishing.
We might need to do that.
Yeah. I hadn't fished in years.
I hadn't either. It's been a while.
So, I don't know. Hey, Jay texted this over to me. The ladies at the Church of Christ is having a Tupperware sale, cash and carry sale, Tupperware. Today, 3:30 until 6:30. No shipping, no tax. Keep that in mind. $5 table, $10 table, and $25 table. Get that vintage and modern pieces. Tupperware sale today. Cash and carry Tupperware sale going on at the Church of Christ here in Opp, 901 East Hart Avenue. $5 table, $10 table, and $25 table. I can afford to go to that one.
Oh, yeah.
No shipping, no tax. Keep that in mind. Vintage and modern pieces. Okay.
So if you need any vintage Tupperware, they have it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And a lot of people collect Tupperware.
Do they?
Yep.
Okay. Can you microwave it?
Yeah. So, well, I don't know about the old stuff.
Oh,
but you can. Yeah.
If it's not in the microwave, like
that's me. If you can't stick it in the new
can't stick it there again.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'll hand this phone to Shannon and let her post it on Facebook too. I don't know. It's got one of them cycles. Everything I hit's the wrong thing. So, wrong. Okay. Anyway, 18 minutes now past 8 a.m. on a day after rodeo.
Monday.
Yeah. I wonder if the mayor's got up yet.
I don't know. Did you see the little kid climb? Well, the young guy climbed the greasy pole.
The little one.
The little one. Yeah. He went all the way to the top. Well, this guy did.
Oh, the big guy.
Yeah, the big guy.
The little one about halfway.
About halfway.
Yeah. Yeah. Dakota had him beat till then.
Did he?
Dakota had gone up about 2/3.
Oh.
But when he slid down, he got his arms burnt.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. And the other boy went to the hot top. He got burnt too coming down.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the bad thing. That's bad. But the bark does give you a little bit. It helps a little bit climb.
But it's rough coming down.
Yeah. So we might have to think that one through again. But it is always exciting that we had somebody get to the top. We've had years that couldn't. That's without the bark and put the oil on. She is tough, boy.
Well, I remember the guy was standing on top of the pole.
Yeah, boy, nuts. That's nut.
Yeah, he was out there.
He's nuts. I'll just go ahead and say he's nuts. But anyway, we congratulate them, the ones that are there, and let's see. Let me throw that over there. I understand the Country Kitchen had a great weekend with their rattlesnake burger and fries and their T-bone steak that $14.99.
I started to head over there, but I never did make it.
Yeah, I mean they had some good things going on over there. So keep them in mind. On weekends, they're always going to have something going on. And I know our friends over at Hardee's are still looking for some help. And, man, they let you pick your own hours.
Yeah, they have flexible shifts. You can work one day up to 5 days. Daytime crew needed. Hours from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. and anything in between.
Pick your hours.
Yeah, pay start. Hey, this is good pay, too. Pay starts at $8 per hour up to $10 per hour. Please visit our website, Snag a Job, or apply at Hardee's. And Hardee's is an equal opportunity employer.
By the way, they had an open house at the Faith Howell did, and it was outstanding. And she's so excited about it. She's coming by at 9 o'clock this morning and talk about how great it was.
Good.
707 East Ida, and of course, I don't know if she's continuing to show it. She probably got. I think she got a lot of buyers she's negotiating with potential. So anyway, she was tickled to death that it was very successful, and she thanks WOPP for it being a success, and she wants to come out and talk about it this morning at 9:05.
Come on out.
And we appreciate Faith, and I think I saw her at the rodeo. I know I saw her grandkids and daughters.
Yeah.
But I think I saw her.
I've seen so many people I can't
keep up with it either. I do want to remind you, don't forget the Stockyard has their sale on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. And don't forget that John and Henry wants to help you any way they can, whether hauling the cows or giving you advice, whatever, they don't mind one bit. Call John Edwards at 850-978-0340 or Henry Alford, 850-890-6068. Give us a call, and I know those numbers are hard to remember, but we'll be glad to help you there. Tell us about Mr. Hayward Nellen.
Mr. Hayward Nellen at Opportunity EMS, county-wide ambulance service, quality care with a Christian attitude, open 24 hours a day, on call 24 hours a day. Local and out-of-town ambulance service, emergency and non-emergency transport. Now, if you have somebody like an elderly person that or relative that needs to go to a family reunion or to the doctor, just to get them out of the house, you can call them and they'll.
They had probably carried them to the rodeo.
Yeah, probably would have. And now 911 will not dispatch Opportunity EMS.
Keep that in mind.
So you have to call 493-0911. That's 493-0911. Opportunity EMS, quality care with a Christian attitude.
By the way, I had a lot of people to call or text me during the rodeo, and there is no way I could communicate with you. I mean, use a little brain there. I'm busy and doing the broadcast and all. I apologize not getting back with you, but I have no plans of getting back with you. You got to call me again today.
Yeah, when it's like that, he was so busy the other day, so we lost him for about 15 minutes. Did not know where he was at, and he was off doing something else for the rodeo.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he stays pretty well busy. You know,
Doing the broadcast too. The only time I have to, I feel the easiest about the broadcast is when the girls take the mic and go and visit.
Yeah, and they did a good job.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Brittany and Haley did a fantastic job.
They love talking to the
And
new
Kayla,
folks.
yeah.
Yeah, they do a good
And
job.
I want to thank everybody that helped with the rodeo and everything, but I want to say especially to Jay.
Yeah.
He did a very wonderful job Saturday.
Yeah. Is them seeing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Helping Ken.
Ken Howard.
Yeah, Ken.
And Ken did a good job.
Oh yeah.
I think this was the first year that Jay helped, though, wasn't
No.
it? It wasn't.
He helped a lot last year.
Okay.
Due to that was the beginning of Ken's treatments.
Yeah.
But he is doing.
Yeah, he looked good.
Really good.
Looked good.
He's an example of how you can fight cancer.
Yeah.
And he's doing a great job doing it, man. Let's see what else we got to do here. I don't know. I've got lunch with Miss Butler tomorrow. I'm going to take a chance that she hadn't got the call. I got a feeling she done call me that rented.
Yeah, I feel like she would.
Because she's not shy.
By no means.
These are nice homes. If you're looking for the strong community, or you like to live next door to Irene, or right across the street from her, and that house is a nice one, I tell you. Both these are nice houses, and they're comparable rent for the size of houses and all they are.
And I think they've just been redone.
Anything they needed, they've been done. 222-4006, 222-4006. I think they're 3 bedrooms, and I think one of them's a 3, possibly 4, but according to how you convert one of the rooms.
Yeah.
So anyway, talk to her, and she'll tell you all about those houses, and she doesn't mind talking one bit.
One least little bit.
And she will tell you her opinion, too.
Nah.
We got a yard sale fundraiser coming up. That'll be at the Okie Ridge Baptist Church. It'll be at Darby's parking lot, across from Sonic in Andalusia, Saturday, 7 a.m. until all the proceeds will go to the Relay for Life.
And they have current job openings for the Op City Schools. Substitute bus driver. All interested parties, please go by the Op City School bus shop to see Lance McCullough or Billy Lyles. That's the Op City School bus shop at 906 Highway 84 East. I like to made a boo-boo.
I want to have that estate sale went out next to Caroline's Grocery Saturday. There's no way we could get out there, but I know it was good quality stuff.
Yeah.
I'd have went out there. I guarantee you, if I'd have been able.
Yeah.
But
I didn't get to go.
It's one of the things I don't buy much when it's curiosity killing the cat.
I like to go look.
Yeah. The South Alabama Regional Airport, of course, their cafe, Blade and Wing Airport, is growing and growing and growing, and all because of good advertising on WOPP. That's what Jeb said. I heard him do it in front of several people the other day. He's probably showing off, bragging, but that's okay. We got friends that actually that have airplanes, and we're telling them about it, and hey, they can jump on their airplane and from their little private airport and come around to our little private airport, land and tell the tower that what they're landing for, and they'll have golf carts out there to pick them up. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah.
And bring them to a great place to eat. It's becoming the talk of South Alabama, to be honest. They got a amazing thing. I know Jody's ready to go, and I got to get him over there one day, and we will do that. And but I'm gonna try to get eventually everybody that works for us over there. Not all at one time.
Oh Lord.
No. But eventually everybody. But it is very good, and of course we got good places right here in Op too. But that's kind of part of it is part of Op. We own part of it.
Yeah.
The airport. So we got some great places here too, also to eat, and we mention them all the time. I understand the Chinese place got open.
I heard some great reviews about that.
Well, I'm one of those that don't like for them to advertise early because they might have problems.
Yeah.
And for 2 weeks I never did find nobody there, so I was skeptical of it. How can you do when nobody there? How can you open and be good?
Yeah.
But undoubtedly they did. I know they smashed Saturday. I know that.
I heard some good reviews about
But good. We'll try to get by and talk to them. But invited them to come out and talk to us on the morning show through the chamber. So we'll see what happens there. Don't forget J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick. And, of course, there's the family orientation there. And, of course, Tori had the mic, and she put in plugs.
Boy, let me tell you something. She sent chills up my spine with the national anthem.
Oh, did she do a good one?
Oh, man.
And she told me she was going to practice and get. She hadn't been singing for over a year or two, and she said she was going to get back. And she said, "I swear I'll be ready for the rodeo next year to sing." So we'll. I told her I'd check with her in about 6 months.
Yeah.
Because that's when we start getting ideas and all the next 6 months, and then we start locking it in 6 months out. So keep that in mind. And these folks, we had so many people ask the last part of, and I didn't even have. I'll be honest, I didn't even write them down. But because what I did tell you, get back with us later on, and the next 2 or 3 months, email us, text us, something. I'd rather have an email. I got something hard copy to keep up with you, and we will try to evaluate and try to see what we can do. And remember, we got only so many numbers we can get in, and we also have to keep in mind of the equipment and all with the artists, and then. We may not be able to change out the equipment, your equipment. That's why it makes it tough for local bands. But we're gonna work on that. We talked about that earlier this morning with Jay. There's a couple of local bands that deserves a chance, and we're gonna try our best to make that happen this coming year.
Yeah, good.
And I know the mayor's all in favor of getting our local bands exposure. But I tell you, when you go back and replay your brain on the rodeo, we had good talent.
Yeah, and I want to tell you the one that really stood out to me.
He wasn't here at 7 o'clock. Well, I bet he comes up and say. I bet he comes up and the same thing Jay
It was soulful. Man, let me tell you something.
They have been the knockout of the whole town.
I just said, y'all be quiet. Let me hear this.
Yeah. And then when the time was up, and they said, we just got started. And to be truthfully, it wouldn't have bothered me. We'd let them keep playing.
They could have played all day long. That'd have been all right.
They were kicking it.
Yeah.
But I'd have been into Martin's time. And Martin kicked too. Gosh.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
For you local bands, I want you to understand now. You remember how Martin played before he went to Nashville? Everybody thought he was good. Goes to Nashville, everybody think he's good. Everybody, and then he's there 4 or 5. Yeah. No, he has finally got there.
He has hit it.
Wow.
Yeah, he has hit
the sound, everything is
right on.
I mean, a big star. He's no different than any big. He got it, baby. And it's 10 years of it, folks.
Yeah.
He's paid his
hard
dues.
Work. Hard work.
His CD's the same way. John Paul listened to that CD the other day and said, gives me chills. The young man has got it finally.
Yeah, he's got it.
And he's studied it. He studies it. He eats it up. And what I don't know how to tell you. It's when they play and you feel it in your body. If you it's hard to say, but he's put in his 10 years and he's got it now, and he's opening for a couple of big acts coming up. There's another one that he's going to be beside the one that's been announced. So we're going to announce that other one soon for him. He may have went ahead and done it. But anyway, he is doing great.
He did a good job.
And we got some other local folks that we're wishing the best for too. And then, of course, we're not going to forget our kids from Enterprise.
Yeah.
It's been a couple of years since we had them. I'm going to check with them. They're drawing they're getting a lot of big dates, big name dates, and opening for the big names. So we got to consider bringing them back again. There's a lot of things we got to look at, and if we know one thing, with fine weather, we could probably squeeze in another or two, but it's one of the few years that we got everybody like we should and got them in the full time and didn't have to cut them short.
Well, it shows all these kids around here, if you got a dream like this, like Martin and everything, he never gave up, so don't give up.
young lady that won the karaoke for 4th of July.
Yeah.
She had little issues of getting there, and nothing not beyond her control and beyond ours by all means. But she got there, so she was a little late getting on stage, so didn't get her do her full 30 minutes. But anyway, she got up and she performed, and it was her dream.
Yeah.
Since childhood, she said. Sent me a nice thank you, and of course she's forwarded several other people too. But we thank you for appreciating it. And it's a different world that big stage is.
Yeah, it is. It's big.
It's different, folks, and it intimidates a lot of people. I actually I can remember going on that big stage the first time, but fortunately in my career broadcasting, being at WTVY and all, I've already been exposed to even bigger events. So, but it's intimidating,
It will
folks.
take your breath away.
And Dakota can answer that one now.
Yeah, I can.
But what a way to be intimidated!
Yeah.
Wow.
Throw him right into the fire. Get it over with.
That's the mayor's fault in them blondes.
Oh, uh-oh.
It was the mayor's fault in them blondes. Yeah. That's what did it.
Well, that's a good reason.
I'm going to have Dakota sport for him.
Yeah.
He'll be a junior next year,
Yeah.
And he's a kicker for our football team. So
Just protect the leg is all we got to say.
that's exactly right. And then of course he's going to be limited with what he can do with us, but it'll be mostly remotes and all. But he's strong as an ox too, man. So,
He's a good sized kid.
when I
Oh, young man. I'm not going to say kid.
he's a good guy. His brother's a good kid, and too, and his parents are great. So anyway, let's see what else we got. I think it's news time. Is that about right?
Yeah, that's about right.
And I believe that Faith will be in at 9:05. Well, I don't know what else is going on. I know Wednesday we have Erin Slate of Make-A-Wish. She is the marketing director, and Amanda Dickley, who handled Lily's Wish. We'll talk all about that, how that came around, and for other people how to help get a wish. Yeah, we're going to tell all about that coming up. That will be coming up Wednesday before Trip comes on the air.
Yeah.
I need to notify Trip that he can come about 9:15 instead of his normal time. Then we'll take care of that too. I do need to remind you, have you thought of using a professional service for your flower beds called Brandon Lawn Service, 985-402-5272 for a quote. Also, don't forget our buddy Brandon Ballard.
Yes, sir.
When you need computer work, you got direct dial him now?
I got direct dial.
Oh, when you got problem, you know who to call.
Yeah,
baby. And we got to put Kayla's boyfriend direct dial on that.
Yeah, we do.
We keep her straight.
Keep her straight.
But Brandon, we call. We drifted today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. 493-9737. 493-9737. Ballard Computer Service. Now, let's drift up to Washington, D.C. for the latest in world news.
Okay, got everything ready back there.
I got new funeral dubbing back there, so you send that up right now if you could. I can play them. Obits. And put it AM Obits update.
Okay.
Yeah, I added a new one a while ago.
No evidence of collusion.
And then I hadn't added the other stuff, no.
Investigation that ran for 22 months. Attorney General William Barr has issued a 4-page summary of the Mueller report. The House Judiciary Committee Chairman, Democrat Gerald Nadler, wants to see the whole thing.
The entire unfiltered report, as well as the evidence underlying that report, must be made available to Congress and to the American people. As much information can be made public, should be made public without delay.
And the congressional Democrats insist they'll press on with their investigations of obstruction and corruption. Israel's prime minister promising a forceful response after 7 people were wounded when a rocket fired from the Gaza Strip slammed into a house in central Israel early today.
There's lots of things that are really very significant about the timing right now. First of all, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu just arrived in Washington for a very high-profile visit. He is, of course, facing a closely contested election campaign, elections due just next month. And now Mr. Netanyahu has said that he is cutting short his visit. He is also a defense minister. His security credentials are very much under scrutiny during this election campaign. He has said he is returning to oversee things.
That's a BBC's Yolanda now. New Zealand launching a high-level inquiry into the massacre of 50 people at 2 mosques in Christchurch. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 61 points, S&P futures off 7, NASDAQ futures 39 points lower. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Good morning. CCB time is 8:38. Time for you to drop by CCB here and out, meet our local staff, talk over our local community activities, talk over your banking needs. Member FDIC. Good morning. I'm Robert Booth for Dateline Action News, Ops #1 local news. This edition is brought to you by S&P Communications, J.M. Jackson, the Farmers IGA, Power South, CCB Community Bank, Blade and Wing Cafe, Hardee's, and the Woodmore.
No. Don't turn in at the airport main entrance. Go to airport entrance number 3 off Airport Road. Now we got it. Blade and Wing Airport Cafe, providing the best on the ground for the best in the air. Come and visit us Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. Breakfast buffet, $6.50 adults, $4 children 10 and under. Lunch buffet, $9.75 adults, $6 children 10 and under. Children 3 and under free. The Blade and Wing Airport Cafe. Come visit us today. We promise to treat you like family and make your meal a great experience.
Hospital reviews its response to tornadoes. With a newsflash, I'm Joy Barge on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP. Officials at a Georgia Trauma Center are reviewing a day this month that ended up as one of its busiest days. Piedmont Columbus Regional Midtown received more than 20 patients as a result of the March 3rd tornado outbreak in Alabama and Georgia. The most powerful of the twisters left 23 dead in the Beauregard, Alabama area. An Alabama firm is partnering with a Colorado company to build a manufacturing facility that will produce supersonic aircraft. Core Program Management of Birmingham will help locate, plan, design, and build the facility for Boom Supersonic. 2 people from Alabama have been arrested following an attempt to smuggle drugs on the state prison property.
Okay.
A police pursuit resulted in a crash that left a 3rd person dead. Authorities say 31-year-old Rufus Brown and 21-year-old Janisha Jordan, both of Montgomery, face multiple charges. I'm Joy Barge on your hometown radio station, 1290 WOPP.
Manage your debit cards at the touch of a button. CCB's mobile app now provides you with more confidence and peace of mind with our new Card Valet feature. Card Valet gives you greater control and security over using your debit card. Turn your debit card on and off, receive alerts, and manage usage restrictions at the touch of a button. Just one more way CCB makes your life easier. CCB Community Bank, serving our community since 1947. Member FDIC.
Quicken Loans presents the Sports Flash, driven by Jeep on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP. The Alabama Crimson Tide parting ways with basketball coach Avery Johnson after 4 seasons in Tuscaloosa. John Pelfrey will serve as an interim coach. The Tide made only 1 NCAA tournament appearance under Johnson, and this year losing in round 1 of the NIT. The school will begin its new search for a head coach immediately. The Auburn Tigers advancing to the Sweet 16 on Friday. They'll take on North Carolina in Kansas City. Their first Sweet 16 appearance since 2003. They beat Kansas 89-75 Saturday night. Brown leading the way with 25 points, hitting 7 3-pointers. Auburn as a team at 13 from behind the arc. Jared Harper, 18 points. Chuma Okeke scored 12. Grapefruit League Baseball, the Braves defeated Tampa 4-2 Sunday. They'll face Cincinnati at SunTrust Park today. Take advantage of Jeep's Freedom Days now at your local Jeep dealer. I'm Tony Desiri on your hometown station, 1290 WOPP.
At Hardee's, we love to surprise people. Not like getting summoned to jury duty or mistaking your backpack for a parachute. Our surprises are good. Like adding our delicious loaded omelet biscuit to our 2 for $4 mix and match deal. Choose between our loaded omelet biscuit, our tasty Frisco breakfast sandwich, our bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, or our savory sausage and egg biscuit. Get any 2 for $4. It's the best kind of surprise. I mean, it's no pulling into a paid parking meter, but it's a close second.
Hardee's because it tastes better.
Offer available for a limited time during regular breakfast hours at participating Hardee's restaurants. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included.
Automotive Products Race Flash.
Powered by SB Nation Radio.
Herta becomes the youngest winner ever in the history of the IndyCar Series. He wins the IndyCar Classic at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. 18 years, 11 months, and 25 days. Herta becomes the youngest winner ever in the series, and he earns the first ever victory for Harding Steinbrenner Racing. Brad Keselowski wins at Martinsville, the STP 500. He led 446 of the 500 laps for his second win of the season. It's the third win for the new Ford Mustang in 6 races this year. This week, it's the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway. Saturday at Martinsville, Kyle Busch won his 201st career NASCAR victory, winning the True North Global 250.
That's your Berryman Automotive Products Race Flash. Powered by SB Nation Radio.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Alexa, play Whitney Houston on Amazon Music.
Okay.
Get access to over 50 million songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
100-year-old automotive company makes dozens of products to extend your vehicle's life and improve its performance. Let me see. Which company uses high-energy solvent technology, or HEST? It's on the tip of my tongue. What company introduced B12 Chem Tool over 40 years ago? Still the best fuel system cleaner on the market? Oh, don't tell me it's... Berryman Automotive Products has lubricants, cleaners, solvents, hundreds of solutions, and every product all American made since 1918.
Yeah, you can.
Find Berryman Automotive
And then
Products at Auto
Swartz needs to be cut down too.
Now, why would you
Go
buy
from the
any
back
of
end on
these?
Swartz.
Okay.
Inviting you to search our new and used inventory online at jmjackson.com. See current offers, pre-qualify, find out how much your payments will be, chat with a representative, schedule a test drive or service appointment, get coupons and more. It's easy. All you have to remember is jmjackson.com. JM Jackson, we've been around for over 67 years and 4 generations. See who we are, what we have to offer, everything you want to know and more at jmjackson.com. And when you buy it the right way, the JM Jackson way. This is Jay Jackson, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet Buick, inviting you to...
Electric cooperatives used to think their place was in the home, working with homeowners to pick the right appliances. Today's electric cooperative not only helps homeowners, but businesses as well. Your co-op supports economic development in your community, and it helps scores of businesses save money and become more energy efficient. But one thing hasn't changed, our commitment to providing you with quality customer service.
The Op City Utilities, your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Jerry Gordon Atchison, age 75 of Andalusia, passed away Friday at the Andalusia Manor. Graveside services will be held at 2 p.m. Tuesday at Zion Hill Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends at Zion Hill Baptist Church from 12 noon on Tuesday until time of graveside service. Jerry Gordon Atchison is survived by wife Geraldine Atchison, son and daughter-in-law Carl and Angie Atchison, daughter and son-in-law Teresa and Tom Hale, 2 grandchildren and 7 great-grandchildren.
Randall Blaine Bell, age 24, a resident of Honorville, passed away Friday. Funeral services will be held at 2 p.m. Tuesday at the Chapel of Turner's Funeral Home. Burial will be at the Union Cemetery. Randall Blaine Bell is survived by 2 daughters, J.C. and Kenzie Bell, his mother, Leah, Bill Manuel Morgan, father, Randall Bell, 6 siblings, Jessica and Austin Williamson Bell, Morgan and Molly Wynnum Gayford, Jonathan and Megan Phelps Gayford, Olive Bell, Devane Taggart, and Darlene Taggart. 2 grandmothers, Linda Bell and Peggy Morgan.
Nancy Ann Marlar, age 75 of Alvo, passed away Saturday at her sister's home in Jack. Funeral services will be held at Hayes Funeral Home and Chapel Wednesday, 11 a.m. Burial will be at the Whitewater Baptist Church Cemetery. Visitation will be 9:30 until 11 a.m. service time. Nancy Ann Marlar is survived by son, Alan and Monique Bryan, son, Rob, Samuel, and Jeanette Hasso Bryant, stepson, Wayne and Dr. Sherry Roach Marlar, sister Elmer Rodney Almonds, sister Shirley and Alan Holmes, 5 grandchildren.
Funerals are added to our local news as soon as possible after receiving them from the funeral home. Funerals are also posted daily on the WOPP Facebook page.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Lean boneless pork chops, $1.77 a pound. USDA top sirloin steaks, $3.99 a pound. Fresh Friday leg quarters, 38 cents a pound. Essential everyday large eggs, 1 dozen, 99 cents. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, $1.99. White lily flour, 5-pound bag, $1.99. Folgers coffee, 30.9 ounces, $6.99. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
The Elbow City Council will hold a public meeting at 5:30 this afternoon on 941 Claxton Avenue, 856 Troy Highway, and 828 First Street. Immediately after the public hearing, they will hold their council meeting at 5:45. On the council agenda is resolution for 941 Claxton Avenue, resolution for 856 Troy Highway, resolution for 828 First Street. They will make appointments to the South Central Mental Health Board and Abatement Board, and they'll get an update on the personnel book. Both meetings are open to the public. The Covenant County Commission will hold their meeting at 9 Tuesday morning. On the agenda is to consider the board appointments for Rec Board, consider Point A park updates, consider board appointments for South Central Alabama Mental Health, consider back to school sales tax holiday, consider ABC liquor license. The commission meeting is open to the public. The Opp Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 5 in their jail. Covenant County Sheriff Department booked in 6. 2 serving weekend time. 1 grand jury indictment, 1 domestic violence 3rd degree, 1 for NWI bad checks, 1 failure to appear, bond revocation, 2 counts. 6 released, 4 of those were serving weekend time, 219 in the Covenant County jail.
The Covenant County Emergency Management Agency and the National Weather Service are looking for a few people interested in the weather to become weather watchers. The National Weather Service Mobile office will offer a free basic Skywarn Weather Spotter class from 6 until 8 p.m. on Tuesday at the Covenant County Administration Complex. The office is located at 260 Hillcrest Drive in Andalusia. For additional information, you can call 334-428-2670.
This month marks 46 years since the last American troops left Vietnam, and AMVETS Post 23 in Opp plans to honor veterans of the era with a special event on Saturday. The group is hosting a luncheon on Saturday, March 30th at the AMVETS Service Center located at 203 Martin Luther King Drive in Opp. The lunch begins at 1 p.m. and the Post will provide barbecue sandwiches, baked beans, coleslaw, and soft drinks. Veterans are encouraged to bring yard chairs as seating is limited. A DJ will play music of the 60s to 80s era beginning at noon. Veterans are asked to RSVP by calling Paul at 815-712-2515 or Dennis at 334-406-2576 and let them know how many will attend.
It's an amazing song.
Just kind of happened. Took about 10 minutes, I guess.
Art, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
You know, I've never told anybody my story. When I was 11 years old, life was tough.
Where's Mama?
She's gone. She don't want me no more. She don't want me neither.
And I've always loved music. And I found some songs that I held on to. It gave me hope.
Mercy me, that can't be his real voice.
Because I needed it.
Dad, I can do this. No, you can't. And you're going to blink your eyes, and you're going to realize that life has gotten you nowhere because you chased some stupid dream.
I'm leaving, Shan.
I want you to know that I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for out there.
I wrote this song for my dad.
I Can Only Imagine, showing Sunday, March the 31st at 6 p.m., free admission at Westview Baptist Church.
Downtown Comeback with HGTV's Hometown Co-Stars, hosted by the DRA, Tuesday, April the 2nd, 6 p.m. at the Westview Baptist Church. Join us for a night with Jim and Mallory Raspberry and Josh Noel from HGTV's Hometown. Being a vital part of their own town's revitalization, they have insight and experience that we can apply in our hometown. This is a story of a hometown, downtown, small town, USA comeback. A behind-the-scenes view of the community restoration that led to the historical home restoration you see on TV. Let us help develop your town's comeback story, because we believe it takes a town to save a town, says Jim, Mallory, and Josh. This event is open to the public and is free. However, donations will be accepted.
The Covington County Education Retirees Association will have its final regular meeting of the year on Wednesday, April the 3rd at the Gordon Jones Auditorium, USDA Andalusia Service Center at 23952 Alabama Highway 55 in Andalusia. The meeting will begin at 11 o'clock. The program will be presented by Chuck Simon and the Master Gardeners. A covered dish luncheon provided by the CCERA members will follow. Please make plans to attend and bring a covered dish to share at the luncheon.
Join Covington Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April the 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of three $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees. Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
The Elbow City Council will hold a public meeting at 5:30 this afternoon on 941 Claxton Avenue, 856 Troy Highway, and 828 First Street. Immediately after the public hearing, they will hold their council meeting at 5:45. On the council agenda is resolution for 941 Claxton Avenue, resolution for 856 Troy Highway, resolution for 828 First Street. They will make appointments to the South Central Mental Health Board and Abatement Board, and they'll get an update on the personnel book. Both meetings are open to the public. The Covington County Commission will hold their meeting at 9 Tuesday morning. On the agenda is to consider the board appointments for Rec Board, consider 1A park updates, consider board appointments for South Central Alabama Mental Health, consider back-to-school sales tax holiday, consider ABC liquor license. The commission meeting is open to the public. The Police Department reporting 4 in their jail, Andalusia Police Department reporting 5 in their jail. Covington County Sheriff Department booked in 6. 2 serving weekend time, 1 grand jury indictment, 1 domestic violence 3rd degree, 1 for NWI bad checks, 1 failure to appear, bond revocation, 2 counts. 6 released, 4 of those were serving weekend time, 219 in the Covington County jail.
The Covington County Emergency Management Agency and the National Weather Service are looking for a few people interested in the weather to become weather watchers. The National Weather Service Mobile office will offer a free basic Skywarn weather spotter class from 6 until 8 p.m. on Tuesday at the Covington County Administration Complex. The office is located at 260 Hillcrest Drive in Andalusia. For additional information, you can call 334-428-2670.
This month marks 46 years since the last American troops left Vietnam, and AMVETS Post 23 in Op plans to honor veterans of the era with a special event on Saturday. The group is hosting a luncheon on Saturday, March the 30th at the AMVETS Service Center located at 203 Martin Luther King Drive in Op. The lunch begins at 1 p.m. and the Post will provide barbecue sandwiches, baked beans, coleslaw, and soft drinks. Veterans are encouraged to bring yard chairs as seating is limited. A DJ will play music of the 60s to 80s era beginning at noon. Veterans are asked to RSVP by calling Paul at 815-712-2515 or Dennis at 334-406-2576 and let them know how many will attend.
It's an amazing song.
Just kind of happened. Took about 10 minutes, I guess.
Art, you didn't write this song in 10 minutes. It took a lifetime. How'd you do this?
You know, I've never told anybody my story. When I was 11 years old, life was tough.
Where's Mama?
She's gone. She don't want me no more. She don't want you neither.
And I've always loved music. And I found some songs that I held on to. It gave me hope.
Mercy me, that can't be his real voice.
Because I needed it.
Dad, I can do this. No, you can't. And you're going to blink your eyes and you're going to realize that life has gotten you nowhere because you chased some stupid dream.
I'm leaving, Shan.
I want you to know that I pray for you all the time. And I hope that you find whatever it is that you're looking for out there.
I wrote this song for my dad.
I can only imagine showing Sunday, March the 31st at 6 p.m. free admission at Westview Baptist Church.
Downtown Comeback with HGTV's Hometown Co-Stars, hosted by the DRA. Tuesday, April the 2nd, 6 p.m. at the Westview Baptist Church. Join us for a night with Jim and Mallory Raspberry and Josh Noel from HGTV's Hometown. Being a vital part of their own town's revitalization, they have insight and experience that we can apply in our hometown. This is a story of a hometown, downtown, small town, USA comeback. A behind-the-scenes view of the community restoration that led to the historical home restoration you see on TV. Let us help develop your town's comeback story, because we believe it takes a town to save a town, says Jim, Mallory, and Josh. This event is open to the public and is free. However, donations will be accepted.
The Covington County Education Retirees Association will have its final regular meeting of the year on Wednesday, April the 3rd at the Gordon Jones Auditorium, USDA Andalusia Service Center at 23952 Alabama Highway 55 in Andalusia. The meeting will begin at 11 o'clock. The program will be presented by Chuck Simon and the Master Gardeners. A covered dish luncheon provided by the CCERA members will follow. Please make plans to attend and bring a covered dish to share at the luncheon.
Join Covington Electric Cooperative at their 2019 annual membership meeting on Thursday, April 4th, as they celebrate 75 years of service. There will be many cash prize giveaways and a chance to win one of three $2,500 bill credits. Registered members must be present to win the top 6 prizes: $2,500 bill credits, $600 cash, $500 cash, and $400 cash. Registration opens at 3 p.m. at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Entertainment will begin at 5 p.m. with Elvis impersonator Jerome Jackson. Around 6 p.m., well-known gospel group The Tallies will perform. A brief business session will begin at 7 p.m. Reports on CEC operations will be presented, and 2 members will be elected to the CEC Board of Trustees. Remember, that's April 4th at the Andalusia Kiwanis Community Building. Some seating will be available, but feel free to bring your lawn chairs.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA. Lean boneless pork chops, $1.77 a pound. USDA top sirloin steaks, $3.99 a pound. Fresh fried leg quarters, 38 cents a pound. Essential everyday large eggs, 1 dozen, 99 cents. Wesson oil, 48 ounces, $1.99. White lily flour, 5-pound bag, $1.99. Folgers coffee, 30.9 ounces, $6.99. Fresh green cabbage, 2 pounds, 88 cents.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
Opp High School's 6th annual Bucci Owens Tournament. A field of 12 teams will play games over a 2-day period. Each team will be guaranteed 3 games. The 12 teams in this year's tournament are Opp, Andalusia, Strawn, Red Level, Brantley, Kinston, Geneva, Luverne, W.S. Neal, Clark County, T.R. Miller, New Brockton, and Ayrton.
Games played today at Merchant Field. 8 a.m. Arrington versus Brantley. 10:15 Geneva versus Andalusia. 12:30 T.R. Miller versus Clark County. 2:45 W.S. Neal versus Strawn. 5 o'clock Luverne versus Red Level. 7:15 Opp versus New Brockton.
Wellington Electric Cooperative's Relay for Life team will host its third annual Fishing for a Cure Bass Tournament on Saturday, March the 30th at Cypress Landing RV Park on Gant Lake. The cost is $100 per team with a 5-fish limit and 12-inch minimum per fish. First boat out will be at Safe Light and weigh-in will take place at 3 p.m. Prize money is based on 30 boat entries with $900 for first place, $400 for second place, and $200 for third place. If fewer than 30 boats participate, prize money will be based on a percentage of entries. For more information, you can contact Patty Singleton Say at 334-427-3508.
Hi, this is Kim Lowe with the American Cancer Society. Relay for Life of Covington County is Friday, April 26th, 6 till 10 at a new location, Springdale Estates in Andalusia. Our theme is taking it to the streets with old-fashioned carnival games, a car show, and talent show. The community is invited to join us at Springdale Estates in Andalusia. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. Join us at the Relay for Life of Covington County, Friday, April 26th, 6 to 10. For more information, relayforlife.org/CovingtonAL.
Swimmers looking for a year-round swim team need to look no further, as the Covington County Aquatic Swim Team Barracudas will offer a year-round swim team in all. For more information, contact Darren at 318-4951.
The Troy Trojans will host their annual T-Day game April 20th at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Miles for Smiles Walkathon will be Wednesday, May the 1st from 8:15 to 10:15 a.m. and from 11:15 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Opp Elementary School car line area. This is to help raise money for the Ronald McDonald House Charities. You can make a donation by contacting an Opp Elementary School student. You can donate at the Walkathon or you can donate online. Please come walk a mile to help a family in need smile. This is hosted by the Opp Elementary School Student Lighthouse team.
That's Dateline Action News. Ops only locally owned and operated news service. Hear it first on WOPP and repeat it later across town.
Hometown shopping just makes sense.
This is your hometown.
Are you tired of calling your pharmacy and hearing this?
To refill a prescription, press 1. To hear pharmacy hours and information, press 3. To speak to the pharmacy, press 0.
Then hang up your phone and give us a call at 493-4517. TNC Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy, where you will talk directly to our friendly pharmacy staff members without having to remember which number to press. We will gladly transfer your prescriptions from your current pharmacy to our pharmacy. Your insurance copay will be the same, and if you pay cash, we offer competitive cash prices. So skip the hassle and give us a call at TNC Pharmacy, 101 Parish Avenue, Opp, Alabama.
S&P Communication on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call
Come on.
Sterling and Stout for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generator. Don't be without power.
Have we got the time right on it?
She was supposed to come in here and look at it.
Well, she's tied up.
Okay.
I think I doubled. I think something doubled. I think the news doubled.
We know how to keep them.
I got tied up too.
Staff of the Woodmore want to invite everyone in the Opp and surrounding area to come by and see what assisted living is all about. With extra clean facilities, wonderful home cooking, and around-the-clock staffing, the Woodmore is a place that anyone would love to come.
Hey, Maggie.
It's also a place that family members and friends will enjoy coming by to visit, talk, and spend time.
Did I get the local news on twice? I got tied up. I think it played twice. I don't reckon it hurt though, did it? Hopefully. But it got me behind. I got church scribes, got to get it on. I'm behind. That would, if it played twice, that would take care of why my clock's off. I'm sorry that we did that. I mean, it wasn't on purpose. Church Rise coming up.
That's your latest lower Alabama weather.
Oh, goodness. 49's our low this morning. The winds, well, they are from southeast, maybe a mile. The official sunrise is 6:44. It will set at 7 p.m. this evening. 63 degrees and sunny skies here at the studios of WOPP. Nice having you in with us this morning. Hey, we got the Church of Christ coming up. Trey Pool, are you getting ready? All right, move. Okay, move your headphones a little bit. Okay, get them closer. Okay, cover your ears with them. Ah, now you're doing better. Move the microphone a little bit. Okay, are you ready, Trey?
Morning there, my friends, and welcome back again to Moments with the Master. My name is Trey Poole. I'm the minister of the gospel right here at the Church of Christ. Today we're going to talk about the power and the promise of prayer. The power and the promise of prayer. And I want to begin by reminding all of us that God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. And I know there's a lot of people listening out there in the community around us here that are going through a lot of hard times. There's a lot of people praying for a lot of different situations and families. So let's be prayer warriors as we believe in the power and the promise of prayer. And perhaps the most important thing we're going to say today and tomorrow about prayer is that God answers prayer. He may not answer it in the time frame or in the way that we want him to, but God answers our prayer. And when God answers our prayer, it's always for our eternal best interest. It's always for our good. Psalm 55, verse number 17 says, "Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice." So today we're going to begin to talk about the power and the promise of prayer. And I want to read scripture from James chapter 5 to kind of set the stage for today and, Lord willing, tomorrow as we wrap up our thoughts about the power and the promise of prayer. James chapter 5, verse 13. "Is anyone among you suffering? Let him pray. Is anyone cheerful? Let him sing psalms. Is anyone among you sick? Let him call for the elders of the church, and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith will save the sick, and the Lord will raise him up. And if he has committed sins, he will be forgiven. Confess your trespasses one to another, and pray for one another, that you may be healed. The effective, fervent prayer of a righteous man avails much." So, let's get into the power of prayer, the promise of prayer. Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, said in Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3, "Come unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things which thou knowest not." Here, Jeremiah the prophet is recording the words of Jehovah God. And he said, "Come unto me, and I will answer thee, and I will show thee great and mighty or powerful things which you don't know about." So when we pray, let's remember who we're talking to. We're talking to the Almighty God. We're talking to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. We're talking to the Creator and the Sustainer of all life. That's pretty impressive. So, do you believe that God answers your prayers? Jesus believed in answered prayer. He said, "Whatever you ask in my name, I will do it." The Father might be glorified in the Son. "If you ask anything in my name, I will do it." John 14, verses 13 and 14. And so we have to ask believing. If you don't believe in prayer, then why pray? Doesn't really make much sense. So if you believe that prayers are answered, then you will rejoice to know how prayer helps us in the Christian life. So, let's get into it as we have a few moments left. The first thing we need to remember is that prayer helps us in our time of trouble. Prayer helps us in our time of trouble. You see, trouble is a common event in every person's life. You see, it's wonderful to have God's help in our time of need. But why do we wait for problems to attack us before we pray? We need to pray every day, constantly, whether we're up on top of the mountain and everything's going good, or when we're down in the valley and everything's going bad, or somewhere in the middle. We always need to pray. Wasn't it Paul who said, pray without ceasing? In everything give thanks, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 17 and 18. So we need to pray in the good times and in the bad times. We need to be in the habit of praying, no matter what the time is or what the situation we're facing is, so that when troubles do come, it will be easier for us to pray because Robert will be in the habit of praying. So we need to have an open line of communication between us and
All right,
God.
the Facebook and YouTube will pick up everything you say.
Here's another idea to
The Facebook
help
and
us
YouTube
in
will
our
pick up
prayers.
everything you say.
To understand the
We can
power
talk
and the
about anything,
promise
but-
Just make sure I can
that
answer.
is simply
Yeah,
this.
come on
Prayer
around,
helps
come on
us
around.
not
Where do
only
you
in
want
time
me?
of
All the
trouble,
way
but
around,
in
right
times
over there,
of
okay.
sorrow.
Yeah.
You see, in times of despair and sorrow, God offers.
Now this is just
His
talking,
peace.
of course,
We're-
right?
Yep, we're just talking.
Peace that passes
Okay.
all understanding.
All right.
And so,
I can't
YouTube.
tell them too much. I can just say,
I'm just going to talk about the weekend, and,
right.
it needs to be prayers of
and it's not too late
gratitude and thanksgiving.
for them to come and
When
get their
things are
name in the
going
pot.
good,
Right.
it can be
But-
prayers of
But we got some serious
and
ones.
sorrow and grief and pain or disappointment and frustration. But we
Maggie,
need to pray.
Maggie's
We're
watching.
going to stop right
She
there
is.
and continue.
Hi,
Lord
Maggie.
willing, and until then, may God bless you.
All right, we're running a little late this morning. We got, actually pretty good for a rodeo lag. I'm really proud. I actually can talk. I'm a little hoarse, but I can talk. I've had Mondays I couldn't even like that. Got Dr. Drumheller out here this morning, and Faith is a good friend. I remember you diagnosing something for the rodeo when they started redoing the where the subway's at, the old subway, the corner when they built that convenience store. We had our snakes in the trailer up there, and they came in those caterpillars and bulldozers and all that kind of stuff. Those snakes in our pen started dying, and what it was, they had heart attacks, got scared of the machinery and all that kind of stuff. I remember that. I remember you saying,
Could be.
yeah. I remember
It
you
could be.
finding out from Auburn.
I remember they needed some extra feeding, and,
Yeah.
and I told them y'all could do it. We had the AD.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
feed them. I can show you how.
Yeah. But that's amazing because they couldn't run from that noise and all.
Correct.
It
Yeah,
gets-
they
yeah.
get panicked and
Uh-huh.
and that can get frightened and kill them.
And he called up Auburn and got the advice, and hey, that was it, man. So we had to move them.
Right. All that vibration,
Yeah.
noise.
A strange thing in the rodeo has gone on all these years, and I was honored, I think, that you thought about utilizing the open house connected with the rodeo and WOPP, and apparently it paid off pretty good.
Yes, it was a wonderful weekend. We had many people come by, both Friday and Saturday,
Good.
and they were very interested in the house, and so we're going to continue to talk this week. And
Mhm.
so I was very happy. I enjoyed meeting everybody, and it was a good weekend.
A lot of serious folks.
That's right. There are a lot of serious people that are looking at this house,
Mm-hmm.
and so we're hoping hoping one of them will buy it this week.
Well, you got that house is such a multiple that was worked with so many different types of families.
It will. It
Mhm.
will. It goes across any age group
Mhm.
because the neighborhood is so friendly and nice and a mixture of different age groups,
Mhm.
and you have people walking and
Mhm.
walking their pets, and so it's pet friendly. It's children friendly.
Mhm.
There are children riding their bicycles past the house every day, and it's a very low traffic street.
Mhm.
There are only people really that I see that live there coming up and down that street.
Mhm.
I mean, I rarely see anything other than the U.S. mail,
Oh yeah.
and they move along slow.
And you said a lot of the people that came to look at the house and all, when you start talking about the neighbor, they knew all the neighbors.
They knew every one of the neighbors and were related to many of them. Yes, and so it would be like a family group, and
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they were
yeah.
quite familiar with the neighborhood themselves when they came to look at the house.
So they have the personal desire to locate near their relatives and all. Some of them.
That's true.
Some of them.
That's true. That was the reason I bought the house in the first place, is
Mhm.
because I wanted it for my children to be close in the area and to be in a safe,
Mm-hmm.
quiet neighborhood close to everything, and it is definitely that.
Did most of them want everything with it like you got it, or did some of them want some other things, or what? What was the
Yeah, most of them liked what we had.
Just leave
Just
it.
leave it like it is.
Give it to me.
Exactly.
You get out of here.
Most of them want it just like it was.
That's good though, isn't it?
That's very good. Yes.
Well, you were trying to speculate, but you didn't want to take complete command. But
No.
you were trying to do.
No.
You kind of did it like what you'd want.
Right, I
Mhm,
did, but
mhm.
I kind of left it an open palette.
Yeah, yeah.
So that
Certain things.
it could be fixed into anybody's
Mhm.
individual taste or how they want to
Mhm.
do something, but a clean, open palette with a solid foundation.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a big house.
It's not huge actually, but it's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
It really does have plenty of room for a small family,
Mhm.
a single person. It would be great.
Mhm.
Also, so it would just depend on who's looking for what.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's quite economical.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a very pleasant area. There's a breeze.
Mhm.
It's cool. It doesn't get hot in the summer.
Mm-hmm. That big fenced-in yard was a eye catcher.
Yeah, everybody loved the fenced-in yard and didn't realize how big it was until they looked out the back porch,
Sliding doors.
the
When it
sliding
slid the
door, and
doors.
could see that it
Mhm.
was just a really big yard.
You can play football out there, folks.
Yes, you can.
Almost baseball.
That's right. That's right.
if you put home at the patio.
That's right. You can do that.
I'm sure you had and you got to meet a lot of old friends, I bet.
Did, yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
sure did.
Yeah.
And so that was nice to see people hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah. And I'm sure some of them connected, told you who they were, and you had to they told you the relatives, and then you connected that way.
That's true.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Doing
It
that?
is.
Yeah.
It really is. So I enjoyed visiting with everybody this weekend, and they were all very pleasant.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed seeing them.
And if somebody still just missed it during the weekend, they can call you up and
Sure.
because you hadn't made a final
We haven't
decision.
finalized anything at this point.
You just want to evaluate with everybody.
That's right. We're going to talk to everyone and see where we are and go from there.
Because open house, you couldn't go into details, really.
No, it was actually,
Mhm.
sometimes there were a couple of groups going
Yeah,
through at
yeah,
once, and
yeah.
so we tried to keep everything generalized.
Sure. Now one-on-one, you get more details.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm happy for you, and I'm happy that it was successful. It even got real estate people attention. That's pretty
That's
good.
good.
Ain't it?
Thank you. I think you did a great job. I do.
So you have no doubt it is going to be sold to some happy family.
I think so. I do think so.
That will add to op.
That's correct.
And that's what you wanted too.
Exactly.
You wanted somebody that would add to that neighborhood.
That would stay in this town and be a part of the town and a part of the community, and already is, but wants to have a permanent home.
Yeah. You think you ever take on another project like this?
I'm open to it. I'll put it that way.
You enjoyed doing this, didn't you?
Yes, somebody would have to contact me and talk to me about it if they're interested. But I'm open to it. I did enjoy doing it. Yes.
It's different than vetting, isn't it?
It is. It is. You have to stay on top of it and know your products and get things done. But it is a different area.
Them TV shows paid off, didn't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, love watching those home television shows about the.
She put it to use.
Huh?
You put it to use, didn't you?
I did. I enjoy watching that, and you always learn things, pick up details, and home improvement, and so I was using it for my own house, and just kind of let it flow over to this one.
She was her own contractor.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. So every time I've talked to her about it, she's been jolly about it. I know she enjoyed this project.
Right. I mean, it's like a big shopping spree, but you got to be careful. You got to be looking for the right products.
Yeah. Can't overspend.
That's right.
You got to resell.
So I would learn about the products and then decide what we were going to put in the house, and I try to stay with quality products. We did.
Still on Facebook if you want some details, and the walkthrough is still on Facebook. But it's just different seeing it in person.
Right.
The video's fine to get you get the taste to come, but you need to see it in person. It really is. She wouldn't stop till I went and see it.
That's right. You got to come see it, Robert. Then you see what we got.
And I went, and I was impressed. I was impressed with her work. To be honest, Well, I know her as a veterinarian. I didn't know that she had a green thumb and all that kind of and flowers and all that kind of stuff. Man, I was impressed, Faith. I was impressed
Really?
with you. Yeah.
Well, I enjoy that. I've always loved doing stuff like that outside.
Yeah.
It's fun, and it's a great relief because veterinary work can be quite stressful sometimes because you're dealing with live animals.
Yeah.
And your goal is to save them and to do well with them. And when you're dealing with a plank board, you can always chunk it, but if it doesn't work for you.
That is a difference, isn't it?
So it's a stress reliever.
Replant a plant if you need to.
That's right. Yeah, gardening is a stress reliever, and learning about the different plants and what they can do and not do, and it's rewarding to have them do well for you.
Yeah.
I do have some plants that are in their 40s, 30s and 40s years old. Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
The green
In fact,
thumb.
the first plant that was ever given to me in op was by the Citizens Bank, and I still have it, and many of its relatives.
Really?
Because we'd break off a branch, and I found out you could stick it in the soil and it'd live.
The green thumb.
All right, so if anybody wants momentum, I have plenty of those. It's one of the yucca family plants, and it's doing quite well, and it's nearly 40 years old.
Wow. Well, Faith, it's been a pleasure working with you, and maybe we'll have another future like this.
I hope so. I've enjoyed it. I have.
Yes. Thank you for coming by.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man. Cool.
I thought so, Robert.
Cool.